one person we are take serious where I go against it, right? Or it could be like multiple people against it. That come like somebody else that year night. Yeah. You get me? God bless Sean Storm, but he's not part of the main war. Like, me no feel like people consider say some group of thing. Like, no, nothing like that. Nothing like that. I mean, the genocide fans are run with that. I mean, if it's like a thing, they might try relate with alcohol. I cannot say nothing now. I cannot say nothing right now. So them can't say unless some fans thing online. From them time there. Yeah. Masicka this cartel and latest song. Where your thoughts on it? In this him? Yeah man, in this him. Yeah man, in this him. He call him Fagisha. I say my family rock. It sound direct. You know what really sound direct? He said Fagisha dog. Oh, we still a question and a hip and a shuffle and what? We don't consider direct, no? Want something more to say. It really this shit. And it's set several times. Yeah, it's a start. It's a start. Along with that, we see Aishana, who normally close with Masicka in a music, as I can see the photo right here at one point. Some people are wonder if them did get into something personal or what. But of lately, since Vibes Cartel out,
Hey,
Aishana,
welcome. How you doing, everybody? How you doing?
Before Vibes Cartel came out of prison, because before she did several collaboration while Vibes Cartel incarceration of one. Yes, people, so it's like right here we see she make a comment saying, we love us some you. Goat. You know, notice the goat emoji, so she basically dismissed Masicka out of the picture right here when Masicka run up calling himself the goat in dancehall. So wanna see the side where Aishana pick, as what them say, pick a side. Along with that, we see Ninja Man words really come to pass. We see the revelation from Ninja Man mentions this about Vibes Cartel when he got sentenced. It's like Ninja Man has said, Vibes Cartel not seen glory yet. He would have been the richest dancehall artist if he did get the chance to come out of prison that time. But we see him come out now and this a go on. Everything when Ninja Man said. We go all out now early now. Cartel just as to the kingdom and glory. He's not even walking in palace yet. You understand? Me have to go hear a guilty verdict in court at this time as a young youth. If him did bust it, and come out and I'll tell you something. Them would have been the richest DJ ever walk in Jamaica, in a 1 year time. I mean, I ask that,
Apart from him becoming rich, well, how would people react to a not guilty verdict?
Well, I can give a joke, Society, they are pretty different. The police force again. If he ended up with a not guilty verdict yesterday, my advice to him would have to just cool out from Jamaica for a while. If I come perform, he just come perform. Go back in a corner, go link up no man, and no railway and no play with nobody because he will come out for nothing when you just slip your slide in a youth.
Yes.
You understand?
Is it trouble finding dancehall artists or dancehall artists?
So, walk and talk, you know, in the street all the time, and right here we see my hint to the fans. We see a lot of people react to it after he mentioned one of the reasons what caused the rift between Vibes Cartel and Masicka.
Informer walk and talk, come and make me know, say, Billy Masicka carried through teachers that get preferred treatment at Sunfest. And he did show on a podcast, I might add. Me and my friend when I did that talk on a phone, I didn't overhear a conversation of his being presented on a podcast. So before a man come let me know say live lead the live room, I just do my part by telling I go suck your mama for now. You understand? Yeah, so if I that type yes, every man have a right.
Digicel is gifting smiles this season. 64 lucky customers will win $250,000 cash and 32 getting $50,000 in groceries. You can also win Samsung tablets, furniture vouchers, so much more.
Media, the man them weak. Anything where happen on the media, I mean danger, force and get it. Always them you dance some of the dangerous youth them on the media. But anything Masicka do nowadays, the people them quick to attack Masicka cause Masicka go against the order, bro. Masicka never did to do what him do or say what him say or claim to say what people say him is. He never did to do it, cause once him do it, I'm not gonna attack him. It's me I say, no, you see the video I circulate for the media where him say them could lock the gate for him. It's me I say, and that almost have to mean literally the gate in a dance or it could be any gate. Who that a child at the gate? Cause him a rhyme, you know. It's me I say, an artist. So them a go rhyme, them a go say whole heap of thing. You see me I say, but the people them have it to say, I troll them a troll cartel again and this and that. Anything me I tell you, if Masicka sneeze for me and it happens up nowadays, a cartel. And that's how them a go be. Now me ask what hear them say. Masicka and Popcorn fall out and tell me they get involved cause I say once I go get them say harder, I will leave a thing. But when I reach they say, we're going to check out the video while I make it run right about now on social media.
Yeah, man, on one side, ain't no other man, and both to know that blood clot. One!
Want to be himself. Why everything have to be a troll or why everything have to be a diss or why everything does have to be a problem too, no, bro? I know what you would be like. I want them famous to be in the guy. You say, I don't want them famous because me, man, I love troll. I not like that. I love troll, is he free? And I don't want live on the media and nobody go say, oh, this a blogger, me a man, me love troll. Me not care. It's me I say, me just find it funny for troll. It's me I say, so Masicka say them could have locked the gate. It could have been the gate where he come through a while ago. It's me I say, so what? Even though he must say make a guy know that, yo, Masicka words them just for years, dog. As a man say, Masicka a man we come like him just have a book where he write down things so he might go say. But anyway, as stated, we see a G over TikTok. As me I say, when name let's vibe together, big him up said we see a photo with a video. And then the video basically I say, it come like say, according to people, Popcorn and follow Masicka because our Masicka portray and family them get involved and whole heap of things that me tell you this. You see anytime a man arrives down a whole heap of fight, he gonna get. And when he feel like say he want to, you know, Masicka do what he do. And we accept that. It might be something where the fans them now want, but we accept that, bro. And it like do it and then get whole heap of fight said. We are even not going to speak on that right now. That's some next topic. Is me I say, but we're going to hear where the G over TikTok with him name. Let's vibe together. We're going to check out him pages, me I say. Probably insert the link in the description of one thing.
Hi man, every day above ground it's a blessing shot. Always remember that. You see some people as a Popcorn and follow Masicka. In get involved in a war or in get involved in the controversy because an a war, a controversy. And controversy sells. But a lot of people are say Popcorn blow this thing here. Read some of the comment and them a say Popcorn follow this thing here because that them and they kill him, that them and they kill him, and that them and they kill. All sort of name them cause so that them and they kill. Popcorn believe in a loyalty, you know. One thing we know about Popcorn, you know. Popcorn believe in a loyalty, virgin, and loyalty is key. Yeah, man. Loyalty is key. The funny part about it, you know. Me there I wonder to myself how Tommy Lee no jump out yet because Tommy Lee are one of them man type of man there, you know. Yeah man. Tommy Lee are one of them type of man there where always a jump out for Vibes Cartel. But in my head, me I say, family just want to watch you play first. You know? Family just want to watch the play first. Me know that because family are one of them real loyal one day. Believe. Yeah. I'm always sees the vice God.
So what in our life, you know? So what I know.
Every $25,000 you save with iSave earns an entry to win cash or a new home of your own. The more you save, the more entries you get, and every entry
Family cannot manage this youth.
Alright.
In today's video, we're going to talk about Bounty Killer sending a message to Vybz Kartel and also doubles down on his respect for Masicka over Tommy Lee Sparta. Also, we're going to talk about Triplex calls Masicka a snake after dissing Vybz Kartel recently. And also, we're going to talk about Chin from Irish and Chin, who speaks his mind about if Vybz Kartel was to clash against Masicka, what would exactly transpire? Do you understand? Also, we're going to talk about Masicka being called out for not helping his baby mother climax. You don't know with our music careers, but him basically a pick up Lisa Hyper and Cartel situation on him head. Also, we're going to talk about Schoolboy finally speaking out as it relates to Masicka calling his name in his diss track against Vybz Kartel and how him actually feels, you understand? And you don't know, Schoolboy used to be aligned with Vybz Kartel back in the days. If you not follow Vybz Kartel from a long time, then you're supposed to get familiar with Schoolboy, is it? Also, Footer Hype is now saying that Tommy Lee Sparta, him can't manage Masicka none at all, is it? And him also review Masicka last this track when put up against Tommy Lee Sparta, you understand? Also, Vybz Kartel get this in it as well. Also, MC Nuffy, according to him, Tommy Lee Sparta won the war after dropping System against Masicka, you see it? So before we're gonna further into the topics, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and click the notification bell, put it on all, that way you can get notified when I post a new video. First thing we're gonna talk about is Bounty Killer sending a message to Vybz Kartel, and this obviously have to do with the whole Masicka thing. Well, that's how it started. Now, basically somebody wants to know if him and Kartel good, and Bounty send the person to ask Vybz Kartel that question, is it? When we read the article, we know we get a better understanding. Bounty also a double down as it relates to him giving support to Masicka over Tommy Lee Sparta. Bounty not take no bully from nobody and them thing, is it? So we could get into this article so we understand what's going on. So the story is saying, Bounty Killer says he chooses Masicka over Tommy Lee, sends fans to Vybz Kartel for answers. Bounty Killer is standing firm and making it clear that he won't be pressured into changing his stance, even if it upsets Gaza fans. The dancehall veteran recently sparked controversy after liking and commenting on Masicka's music video System, a track directly aimed at Vybz Kartel and Tommy Lee. The move did not sit well with Gaza supporters, many of whom felt Bounty's action showed disrespect towards Kartel. Addressing the backlash, Bounty Killer made his position clear, stating that he likes what he likes and he doesn't like what he doesn't like, or who he doesn't like. Rather than backing away from the controversy, the entertainer doubled down by posting a video on his own social media page repeating the same message. He captioned the clip with "that's right," following by laughing emojis, signaling that he wasn't taking the criticism seriously. The comment section quickly became heated with Gaza fans flooding the post and questioning Bounty's loyalty. Bounty responded directly, pushing back at critics and suggesting that some fans were blindly defending artists instead of thinking for themselves. When one commenter accused him of never wanting to see Kartel free, Bounty fired back questioning why people who already knew his stance continued to confront him. The exchanges continued as insults were thrown his way, but Bounty maintained that he was simply enjoying himself and standing his ground. A long-term supporter asked whether there was a rift between Bounty Killer and Vybz Kartel, noting that their friendship previously appeared strong. Bounty responded by saying he would like to know as well, explaining the backlash began fans after he openly stated that he would choose Masicka over Tommy Lee, which then led to personal attacks from fans. He added that the same question should be directed to Cartel, implying that any issue wasn't coming from his side. As the debate continued, another fan praised Bounty for refusing to be bullied over his opinion. Bounty agreed, stating that many people simply follow crowds instead of thinking independently and dismiss online critics as keyboard warriors. Despite the criticism, Bounty Killer remains unapologetic and has made it clear that he will continue to support Masicka regardless of who the music is aimed at, and that he has no intention of changing his views to satisfy anyone, Gaza fans included. So when you hear for yourself, my people, and the person asked Bounty if him and Cartel good right now because what day everything will seem good, but they tell the person, say, look, I want to ask Vibes Cartel that, you understand? I'm good on my side, you know, but ask Vibes Cartel how him feel and thing, is it? Not sure if the person went over on Cartel page to ask them, and even if the person did, it's more than likely Vibes Cartel have ignore it, you understand? Anyway, my people, let me know anything about this in the comment section. Next thing we're going to talk about is Triple X calling Masicka a snake. Yeah, man.
So much time I call you.
So Masicka is a snake, my people. So him do an interview and that way my person may actually get into the story as well, is it? So the story is saying Triple X says Masicka has switched from croc to snake in Vibes Cartel Fallout. During a recent interview, Triple X weighed in on the ongoing tension involving Masicka and Vibes Cartel, and his take was blunt. According to Triple X, Masicka is no longer being viewed as a croc, but rather as a snake. Based on how his actions are now lining up against his past behavior, Triple X pointed out that before all the recent talk on music, Masicka had nothing but praise for Vibes Cartel. He referenced the same shows Masicka later spoke about in his song The System, noting that at the time, Masicka appeared comfortable and positive around Cartel. From the Atlanta show to other appearances, Masicka was seen smiling, laughing, sharing the stage, and openly giving Cartel his respect. Triple X said, "This is where the hypocrisy comes in." He questioned how Masicka could be now calling Cartel a friend killer when at those very events he was publicly bigging him up and moving as if everything was good. According to Triple X, if Masicka noticed certain issues back then, why didn't he speak on them at that point instead of waiting until now? He also highlighted that Masicka had done multiple interviews over time, giving Cartel credit and acknowledging his influence, only to later release music filled with shots and harsh labels. To Triple X, that switch up doesn't reflect the calm, calculated movement of a crocodile. It comes off more like a snake. In the end, Triple X made it clear in his view, Masicka's recent action hurt his own image more than how they hurt Vibes Cartel. The contrast between past praise and present attacks, he said, is what causing many people to look at Masicka differently. So people were anything, cause I really, well, I'm not gonna say Masicka move like a snake. I'm not gonna agree with a party, but Masicka did in fact was, you know, bigging up Cartel back them time there. But what I'm saying that the system seem like Masicka did a pre-Cartel based on certain things where him says it. He talk about money and say them have to fee money, and also talk about the whole Atlanta show situation. So from there say him notice certain things. So if you notice certain things from them time, the people are gonna say, why you never come out with it? You know, it gonna seem like either you just make up things now to make Cartel look bad, or you're just being a two-faced person. That's what some people are going to say. I am not saying that, you know, I'm just telling you, is it? Anyway, people, let me know anything about this in the comment section. And since we've not talked about Masicka, we see Masicka get called out right now for not helping his baby mother climax with her music career. You understand what I say, my people? So, I'm just going to play that clip here. Only can tell me anything.
Masicka say, Cartel style is hype and this kid. But Masicka baby mother, I try to do music, I try to be a dancehall artist from the day we know her. And Masicka get the break and inside I have her out of the gate and wait. I would have never just say, yo, we know her in a literary. Boy, you're wicked, yo. And now, I say, a man where the boss, two girls, but in a go as how they would probably want business figure and then depart. In silent. And you don't say the woman when you bring, when you make, bring for the youth, when families they go on fish. You know, she wanted that time music, bro. You know, see the girl win Magnum, that means that the girl have potential and people love her. A vote, make she win, you know. that means the street lover. You can't give it a color. You can't give it a highlight. You can't worry about other people's business. So you care about Lisa Hype and King more than you care about your child mother. Don't think about that for a second. I just bear in mind. I can't tell me we know Shorty and see them. I never masicka make we know say they man try to do music.
The faculty and their just broad base of knowledge has been one of the greatest resources at the school, and the fact that they're so available to us, and we can go and see them, we can go into their offices at any time, honestly, and go ask them questions. They're so resourceful and so helpful, and I feel like I've learned so much from them that I will carry with me for the rest of my medical career.
Hey yo, Black, it's time. Hey yo, Black, it's time.
Yeah, man, at the end of the day, still, some people agree with what you tell, so some people disagree, you know. Everybody entitled to their own opinion, or opinions, but, you know, when it comes to masicka and climax, a man and woman, something that don't take my people. So, only can tell me what you think in the comment section. Also, our next person who we see a forward out now is none other than Schoolboy, who used to be aligned with Vybz Kartel back in the days. Masicka called his name in the chat system, and now Schoolboy has shown some loyalty to Masicka over Vybz Kartel, my people. So, make we actually get into this article, and we can get a better understanding, alright? So, it says Schoolboy breaks silence after Masicka name drops him in diss track aimed at Vybz Kartel. Former Gaza affiliate Schoolboy has finally broken his silence following Masicka's recent song System, a track widely seen as a direct diss towards Vybz Kartel. The song sparked heavy discussion after Masicka called several names including schoolboys, while reflecting on past experiences and alleged mistreatment within the Gaza camp. In System, Masicka referenced seeing Schoolboy in Atlanta and suggesting that while others moved on, Schoolboy was left in the yard, a line that many listeners interpreted as a jab at Vybz Kartel and those around him at the time. The lyric immediately caught attention, especially given Schoolboy's long-standing history as a former artist linked to Vybz Kartel. Shortly after the song's release, Schoolboy took to social media with a post that raised eyebrows without directly calling out Vybz Kartel. He stated that Masicka deals with him like family, adding that he respects and loves that, and made it clear that he knows the real from the fake. While he did not explicitly label Kartel as fake, the timing of the post, paired with the fact that System is aimed at Kartel, has led many to interpret it as a subtle shot in his direction. Schoolboy went even further by reposting System on his page and later sharing another post with the song playing in the background. He also highlighted a specific lyric and a old photo of himself sitting on Romy Wall with several other entertainers from many years ago, adding a short caption that appears to confirm Masicka's claim. To many observers, Schoolboy's actions seem to validate the lyrics in System and suggest that his relationship with Vybz Kartel may not be on the best of terms. He repeated praise for Masicka, combined with the choice of pose, has only strengthened that perception. Masicka's System has also triggered reactions from other figures mentioned in the song. Sicka Rhymes showed respect to Masicka following the release, while Gaza Kim reposted the track in support. Both are no longer associated with Vybz Kartel, making their positive responses unsurprising to many fans. The song also references Vanessa Bling, formerly Gaza Slim, and Lisa Hyper, with Masicka suggesting they were also mistreated during their time around the Gaza camp. As conversations continue online, System is proving to be more than just a diss record, with Schoolboy now speaking, albeit indirectly, and seemingly backing Masicka's narrative. Attention has once again shifted to Vybz Kartel and unresolved issues from the past that many believes are now resurfacing. So yeah, my people, that is what's going on as it relates to Schoolboy, is it? So only can tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Now we're going to move on to Footer Hype, who says that Tommy Lee Sparta cannot manage Masicka, none at all. Is it, my people? So Footer did a review, one of Masicka diss track them, which is the last one him actually put out, which is Death Row it name. You see, my people? So I'll play a little piece of the clip, and then we're going to move on to enough here for second. Enough if feel like say, yeah, Tommy Lee actually win the war, my people, is it?
Tommy Lee cannot manage this youth. And me are the war analyzer. We don't stop it again, you know. We just want to listen to it, you know.
hear how much time the man changing flow, you know. Same cadence, but different flow. And the rhythm match what the man do. And the clarity and the mix and a full mix masicka song them. Well, you realize, say, masicka just use the right style to the look one like masicka by the each scratch. The one that make me feel like answer by it. You don't realize that masicka just use the flow what him supposed to use. Play it back to it.
Yeah, man, so you don't know selector put I made the stance clear, say at the crux them win it in a film opinion, Tamil Spartan and the pan masicka level none at all is it. And maybe put us that because they want Vibes Cartel for showboat and you know jumping at the war or whatever it may be, is it? So I don't know, only can tell more anything. Now remember say Tamil the goes a woman job, female last track which is called the system as well. You understand my people? And we see masicka respond to him. We know masicka move on now. Masicka drop a girl track tomorrow. So only can look out for that as well. But we see MC Nuffy repost the system, Tamil Sparta system obviously. Basically him say man down, Tamil Sparta, you prove to Jamaica, you're the baddest thing rise from Mobile. So that's the way MC no have to say. Obviously, if you must say man down, you know what that means. Masicka is down and out in his opinion. You understand, my people? Why the amount of conflict we see on the internet as it relates to who win the warrior. And I think this will be like a Gully Gaza thing where you're going to have people are going to say, oh, Tamil win, and you're going to have people are going to say, masicka win. You understand? So I just who win the war to you, yeah, man. You know, can't really take them things too serious. But when you can tell me anything about this in the comment section. So the next thing we're going to talk about is Chin from Soundchat Radio or from Irish and Chin. Basically, I give his point as it relates to this clash between Tamil Spot, not Tamil. He might talk about if Vibes Cartel should answer masicka and stuff like that. So we see him post a caption saying Vibes Cartel will be taking a huge risk clashing masicka. I don't think it will ever happen. Vibes Cartel will choose fame and fortune over earning stripes among dancehall fans and his peers. I don't think that is necessarily a bad decision on his part. He may record a diss track or two, but ultimately he will avoid an all-out competition. He's smart. He knows with masicka's momentum, the clash can go either way, and if Cartel loses, it will smear his legacy and boost masicka to an entirely new level. Cartel played the same game with Idonia. Idonia had the streets and he was positioned as a lyrical threat to Cartel. He constantly challenged Cartel. However, Cartel would not risk it. Instead, he drowned him out with his celebrity status and dancehall influence. Same game, different artists. So I agree with what Chinafa say as it relates to Vibes Cartel, knowing the game and knowing when to answer and when not to answer. And if Cartel, alright, him says something, if Cartel answer the game, the clash can go anyway. When I think that's the case, or when I feel like if Cartel for answer masicka would have get rubbed right out. More wanna tell me in the comment section, alright? And that's it for the video. Now don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bless up on yourself until I drop the next one. I'm out.
Remember guys, go over his page and subscribe to
When I think that's the case, or when I feel like if Cartel for answer masicka.
The peekaboo. No, I'm gonna show you so you can't go around.
So
Close as you
all these people can go over there and subscribe to him. And guys, subscribe to my son. His name CSM_Johnny on YouTube. And you can subscribe to everybody in the chat as well. Yeah. One of my loyal G's, Andrews in the chat. You know, always support me.
The
Yeah.
peekaboo there. I'm gonna show you something.
So,
taking shots at Vybz Kartel himself. And knowing the fans of dancehall, of course they took this and ran with it, and thus became the next few months of speculated beef between Masicka and Vybz Kartel.
Vybz Kartel versus Masicka. Masicka need to do this song for this cartel.
With media pages reporting on nearly every little move that they did and comparing the two at every chance they got, just itching for them to clash, even though they never officially said they had any problems. That was, however, until a couple of days ago. Tommy Lee Sparta, legendary artist and longtime associate of the Gaza camp, just so happened to be on his live. Except this time, instead of talking like he usually does, he decided that he would let his music speak for itself. Quite literally. Instantly, this clip made the rounds all over social media and had the entire country wondering if they were really hearing correctly. Some people even thought that he meant massacre, as in the actual word, not massacre. It could never be. But the speculation became even more valid when just a few hours later, Masicka would post a random picture on his Instagram story with the song Step On Them by Agent Sasko, which is a Vybz Kartel diss track from 20 years ago in one of his earliest clashes. There was literally nothing else this could mean than he was ready for war. But as the fans were on the edge of their seat with all of their speculations, everything was confirmed just a few hours later when Tommy Lee would randomly upload a music video to his page called Control. And anyone who thought he was beating around the bush before was now sorely mistaken. In the very first lines of the song, Tommy Lee accuses Masicka brawling of having no street credit and coming after real murderers, and says, "Go and go learn some badness and go suck your mother." The first verse then starts off by saying, "Can't run off a ground, never run off a block. No little boy can't give Gaza chat. Be what you be, don't be what you're not, and don't size up with the dance." Saying that he will never run away from a war, and a little boy like Masicka can never war Gaza no time. So he should stop trying to be on Vybz Kartel's level when he knows that he will never be there. He then goes on to say, "Holy seed say you know why your soul. From your this Gaza done, everything I gonna lift up." Saying that Masicka clearly does not like his life if this is really the road he's willing
just
to go down. The song goes on with more general violence, but gets even more disrespectful when Tommy Lee says, "Cologne at Tom Ford, kick off your bitch nose, shred this hood, then my bust off in her throat, my turn it back way and
Alright. So I just
was really happening." But you see, this song wasn't really a crazy diss. It's not like it had super insane disrespectful lines, and it only directly mentioned Masicka one time. So people genuinely wondered if Masicka was going to reply. After all, he's pretty much dodged every war for the better part of the last decade. But that all changed that day. All fans got a notification in their inbox that made them leap out of their chairs. A red background with a skull on a video titled Masicka Fame. And instantly, every single person clicked on it and the view shot up to the sky. The song starts off by saying, "If you send me at the court, I will for vex. My color still the king in the west. Here back, you are the king, nothing less. A bad with bad, a button press and shot will stitch up on the flesh." Saying that, yo, who can be mad if I say that I'm the GOAT? I'm supposed to be rooting for myself. Michael Jackson is still the GOAT in the west, and Bob Marley is still the king of Jamaican music. So obviously, if you are taking it to heart, say me are the GOAT, that must mean say you just a bad mind me. He then goes on to say, "We're not demon name sex, Sparta."
Alright. Something else.
About some things going down between him and Vybz Kartel and fear for his life.
That's not my booty.
Alright.
Let's see this card.
Daniel Mataf loud, furthering the narrative that Tommy Lee is apparently broke. So broke that even his little son has more money than him. The verse then continues, and eventually he reaches a double entendre when he says, "Stop the bus right there, sir. You are past place. By the way, when you fall for your last kiss, who the wally?"
Alright, so you guys here listening, so let me do a next one.
That's not magic. You don't put it in the...
Tommy Lee's leading so far. Yeah, still, especially after the last track.
Not a magic thing. And then I went.
Alright, this is Triple X.
The conversation about the ongoing war, but yeah, your thoughts on the ongoing war, where you feel it reach right now, and I guess the question is, who is leading, who is winning? You give a chat by chat breakdown for me. I don't know if you can give that tonight, but like just overall summary. Yeah.
Overall summary. I honestly believe that Tommy Lee is leading so far. Tommy Lee is leading so far. Yeah, still, especially after the last track. The last track that he put out the system, I think that was an excellent counteraction. But a lot of persons don't understand it's not who has the catchier song. It's who says the most pertinent things. It's who say who our clashes are debating over that. We don't understand. And I think the people them where feel like Masicka win were not the persons who did well in school. Honestly, like the people who never really did well in like English class, literature class, they don't have proper comprehension skills. They don't understand sentence, verb agreement and them things. They don't understand where punctuation points supposed to be played. They don't understand what it means to read and review. You understand? I don't feel like them people understand that. I think those persons are the persons who enjoyed reading comics, like comics like Batman and Superman and them thing there, and Power Rangers.
I enjoy reading comics.
No, I'm gonna say no. That's all they read. They just like the color.
All they read.
Just like the color and the fluff. Them say once they put down a picture, then dash away. Them feel like it is stupid.
Damn.
You understand? They don't know how to like put one and two together. Now this is not a slight against Masicka, because I honestly believe that Masicka underestimated Tommy Lee throughout this clash. I think that Masicka was looking at Tommy Lee as an inferior counterpart in this clash. I don't think he thought that Masicka had the substance to go up against him. So that's why I think that he approached the clash the way that he did, especially the first clash, where he thought that he could just do one song and quit. That's what I thought. That's what the energy I was getting from the first song. You understand? Because he get three different verses in that song, which I think the second verse was garbage.
It was VN first song. Yeah, I feel like in the jump out the gate guns blazing.
So the first verse and the third verse to me was immaculate. But the second verse, I thought the belly of the song make us start drop asleep and then wake up back for the end. So I think it took away from some of the murderability of the song. You understand?
I feel the same way about Tears actually. I feel like it went on so long, it's like it was a tedious song for me.
Tedious is the word. I think he was trying to flex his intellect or flex his lyrical process. It not give him like a show off vibes to me. And it never give me attacking, it was giving me, oh, look at me, I am Masicka.
Yeah, I can't agree with this song for 6 minutes. It's like, it got tedious after about the third.
Like a lot of verbal diarrhea was in it, brother. Like, it just be like things were unnecessary, whenever they get a punch. Our clash is supposed to be to the point and contrite, and we have to understand. I mean, also enough people will say, oh, me act like me better than people or whatever, but the truth of the matter is, society in itself right now have a very short attention span. People right now are people are so.
I do agree with Triple X and Masicka underestimate family, and that Masicka song were often too long and lack of direct punches. Most of
these are those people who think they have their different opinion on what they think of
Family's leading so far. Yeah, still, especially after the last track. The last track that he put out, the system, I think that was an excellent counteraction. But a lot of persons don't understand it's not who has the catchier song. It's who says the most pertinent things. It's who say who our clashes are debating over that. I don't know if I understand. And I think the people them where feel like Masicka win were not the persons who did well in school. Honestly, like the people who never really did well in like English class, literature class, they don't have proper comprehension skills. They don't understand sentence, verb agreement and them things. They don't understand where punctuation points supposed to be played. They don't understand what it means to read and review. You understand? I feel like them people understand that. I think those persons are the persons who enjoyed reading comics, like comics like Batman and Superman and them thing there, and Power Rangers.
I enjoy reading comics.
No, I'm gonna say no. That's all they read. They just like the color.
All they read.
Just like the color and the fluff. Them say once they put down a picture, then dash away. Them feel like it is stupid. They understand? They don't know how to like put one and two together. Now this is not a slight against Masicka, because I honestly believe that Masicka underestimated Tamale throughout this clash. I think that Masicka was looking at Tamale as an inferior counterpart in this clash. I don't think he thought that Masicka had the substance to go up against him. So that's why I think that he approached the clash the way that he did, especially the first clash where he thought that he could just do one song and quit. That's what I thought. That's the energy I was getting from the first song. You understand? Because he get three different verses in that song, which I think the second verse was garbage.
It was VN first song.
Yeah.
After that, I feel like in the jump out the gate, guns blazing.
Yeah. So the first verse and the third verse to me was immaculate. But the second verse, I thought the belly of the song make us start drop asleep and then wake up back for the end. So I think it took away from some of the murderability of the song. You understand?
I feel the same way about Tears, actually. I feel like it went on so long, it's like, it was a tedious song for me.
Tedious is the word. I think he was trying to flex his intellect or flex his lyrical process. It not give him like a show off vibes to me. And it never give me attacking, it was giving me, oh, look at me, I am Masicka.
Yeah, I can do this song for 6 minutes. It's like, it got tedious after about the third.
A lot of verbal diarrhea was in it, brother. Like it just be like things were unnecessary whenever they get a punch. Our clash is supposed to be to the point and contrite, and we have to understand. I mean, also enough people will say, oh, me act like me better than people or whatever, but the truth of the matter is society in itself right now have a very short attention span. People right now are so.
I do agree with Triple X and Masicka underestimate family. Situation. Irish and Chin stated that Vybz Kartel will either take the same approach and ignore Masicka or engage in one or two diss track, but avoid an all-out war, because Vybz Kartel know that engaging with Masicka might elevate Masicka to a next level. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment box. Let's take a listen.
Stop the cartel. Right? Not even win.
He just have to go on good.
If he stands up to cartel,
He wins.
right? He wins again. If he beats cartel,
But that's the ultimate man.
whole different story.
Okay.
Now let me finish. I see the phone lines ringing. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to talk. Right? Not even win.
He just have to go on good.
If he stands up to cartel,
He wins.
right? He wins again. If he beats cartel,
But that's the ultimate man.
whole different story.
Okay.
Now let me finish. I see the phone lines ringing. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to talk. Right? But I want to get this out. Right? The game that cartel is playing, for those of you who want to speak the truth, it's not an unfamiliar game. This is cartel. Right? If you guys can go back in your memory, the game that cartel is playing now, cartel played the same game on Idonia. Understand what I'm saying to you. Right? Back in the time when Idonia had the streets locked and he was known as a lyricist, right? And he was going at Cartel. Cartel refused to answer him, and what Cartel did was drown out Idonia's noise with his celebrity status. He would not confront the youth, right? Because he was saying within himself that me I gonna engage with this youth and the youth are gonna bust off of me. That now gonna work out for me. You think Cartel does not know that the minute that he makes a couple diss records and go back and forth with Masicka, a boss Masicka boss? If Masicka gets the war with Cartel, Cartel creates a monster whether he likes it or not. The likelihood of Cartel coming back into this industry and totally wiping out Masicka is slim to none. Right? So Masicka is going to, if he loses to Cartel, he's gonna put up a good fight. He's gonna make his name somehow or another. What you have to say to yourself, said, or say to the artist, said, boy artist, me not tell a lie. Me have to rate you still, you lose the clash, but me have to rate you. Simply of how we rate Movado, even though Cartel came out on top.
We still have to give Movado his ratings because Movado was the one who pushed the war to Cartel and made Cartel have to be extra creative in order to defend his space. So the same way, I just want you guys to look at the history. Take two people in the conversation. Look at Idonia, look at Movado, right? And then look at how Masicka has positioned himself, right? Cartel is playing the same game he played before. Me now get a man and annoyance, the man at the palm level, right? Same thing with Idonia, right? Even though Idonia, every chance Idonia got, he was dissing Cartel.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to pull Cartel out, and Cartel ignored it. This is not anything new for Cartel. Masicka is now the new Idonia. Same game being played, just different year, different artists, right? And then finally, Cartel just kept doing what he was doing and got so big and so celebrity that, you know, the industry was like, come on, Donia, done with that no, man. Come on, Donia, done with that. We don't want to hear that no more. Cartel in the business boy. And that whole thing went away.
Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment box. What Irish and G saying that Vibes Cartel know about Masicka. If Vibes Cartel engage with Masicka, it will propel Masicka to a next level. I do agree with Irish and G on that because why would Vibes Cartel really go into a war with Masicka at this point? Because Vibes Cartel already helped Masicka with infrared sound. And now Masicka saying that him not play that song no more. Why Vibes Cartel will even give Masicka strength in going at a war with Masicka? Let me know in the comment box what you guys think about that.
Alright. It's our next review now. You guys can listen to his opinion. Try to refer to some of the let me tell you this one. You should know yourself.
What?
You know yourself. You know what I'm gonna do. Know yourself.
Try to do a tune at the crowd and say, yo, John, this is bad. And even Tamil himself listen that and know within himself. So that song is bad. You know what Tamil do? Instead of sit down and focus on make a day run out. Make people stay afraid, man. Put on your ego. And focus and come with a song that actually makes sense. That song is too laid back after system. If you play system like this.
Ain't you myself fuck them system? See them start.
We can't take with the bad words, so I'm clear off that, guys. Yeah. Sorry about profanity, guys.
That means it's when me run and back on the battlefield and you hear what me I say, the crowd are got in tune with what me I say because the crowd would have been familiar with what the opponent say. But when the war goes so fast, the crowd not even know. A man hear three Masicka and thinks that Tamili not do no tune. A man hear three Tamili and thinks that Masicka not do a tune. Then just hear three Tamili because the war go too fast. So the crowd, the fans, now get the process, not that all. And then they know which song the first, which song the second, then they know. Because the songs are being rushed. And that happened to Tamil right here, so he never think that one is true. Not at all. Because the problem with the business now, the artists them are depend on where the people them think too much, them start lead and start follow. I don't have plumbers and electricians in the comment section that telling them how to do music, brother. So they just in a hurry going nowhere. That's your end up, run out back on the battlefield and favor either because the song will come against system. Lame compared to system, bro. Just like how Masicka run out and wake up when you do Clown Crown. Clown Crown is a big song. And Masicka have to dig deep and he still never come up with it the right way. Because he did repetitive, say the same things over and over, same like what you do now. So this, what Tamil do right here, so I feel him wake up this, you know. So even drop a back now and Masicka in the lead. The song them are the way too fast, bro. Because I'm on the review of the Crown Clown versus Wake Up. And by the time the quit, me not even get for done that one day. 4 songs overnight. Do the maths. That means when I put out all my reviews, sometimes the people are confused. A lot of people see my last review actually think that the latest song them when the man them push out, you know. Me have a review, you know. But me not do my things over here, so me not rush like the rest of them blogger them. But that's the time to go say something because they want to know, view it and all they care about is views. When me land on the ground, I'm not going to get the authentic facts because I think it true. And I research all of the facts before I talk. But when I don't race the thing, brother, it mash up clash. And that's how people used to clash. That's why that clash is really nice. Look for them big songs with the 2 artists them, because guess what? The 2 artists them bad. This is a good clash, but the pace of the clash, fuck it up. No.
My advice to someone looking to start the same journey as me is that you can have it.
Now, right after family come with a song there, Masicka, and none of two man now wait, as I'm telling you. So that's why me end up here so today. I do this now. And the reason why the video takes so long for reaching out to not understand, when I do video about song, every minute you get a copyright and you have to fix it, so it takes days for them video reaching sometime. Depends on what I want with the copyright. Me that's making them know that, but right after family do that song,
I agree with you 100% Panda. Reason being, I know what the copyright thing. Andrew, remember you and I was talking, if you're in the chat, see me? Remember you and I was talking about the old copyright thing. I know because sometimes after you look, you end up and see the old copyright situation. So you know you have to know what to do. This shall leave that baby. So you have to know exactly what you're doing. Alright, so but you see there? I think it's something like that, similar to what I was saying, the whole copyright thing, what he's talking about. So I agree with you on that too.
And the reason why that video takes so long for reaching out to not understand, when I do video about song, every minute you get a copyright and you have to fix it, so it takes days.
I'm gonna end up see there? Content use, death row, content owner, tune core, content type audio, impact on video, not monetizing. Updated December 17, 2025. So whenever you see what I'm saying, whenever you do something, you have to know exactly what he's doing because you have to constantly cut out, come in, cut out. You understand? So I know I got that. So I know what you're talking about. I know the system set up. I know what you're talking about. Definitely.
Do this now. And the reason why that video takes so long for reaching out to not understand, when I do video about songs, every minute you get a copyright and you have to fix it, so it takes days for them video reaching sometime. Depends on what I want with the copyright. Me that's making them know that. But right after family do that song there, Masicka decides to see the answer here. And then I read it.
Is it? This is just his review on the song. I even want to put too much because I don't able. Alright? You can see much I enjoy, but I don't want to play too much of the stuff. Alright? 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 What he has to say, God. I just
Just notice the man and the man, your other brother had no normal, listen. You see the man do? The man realized that he go off a cartel first. And dismantle the Gaza where support family. And say after him dismantle the Gaza and the people in mind, the man goes straight back for family in Junior. And still a fire some shot after the Gaza. Same way. Yeah, we full of shoes with the right insole. Thunder strike, you know, a lightning roll. Man, that's fishy with lyrics.
alright, I enjoy, but if you cut out, because more and more you remember to say that the song reasoning. Can't tell you too much.
Wanna hear that?
Alright.
Come back. Masicka, my friend. Once you got this up, and him come out like say him a try iron. I don't want a friend for you. Him out take the lead, brother. That's one I point at family that should you are. And after Masicka run out with that, we are say, alright, family come out kind of lukewarm in the system, counteraction. So we are say, alright, after that row, family must open him eye now and realize, say, yo, you have to go for that something, brother. And done with the joke thing, done with the trolling, done with all of that, and go back to crown clown glory, brother. You have to go up with it, you can't drop the energy, none at all. And then we go so, boom. And realize the family is striking at no time. And I hate this. You know the rest.
much bad road, so I have to cut out.
Too serious. See, whenever there's a war between the devil and God, trust me, there's no way the devil will win. One scenario happening on earth. So we see the devil not reach now. Get the money, get all the success you want in the world. But because the devil not own the world, all of them their promises when can't fulfill. So even if you get one change right here and a change over there, and you feel like that make your life fulfilled, automatically you're gonna see the wrath of God, bro. Anytime there's a clash between the devil and just check who are going. We understand so you can take up an alter ego and a music, but sometimes you have to know when to ease up after the devil. Someday you should have been way more creative in that song than just rely upon how wicked a demon is or how wicked the devil is. And you rely on that to show people how cold you are, but you should have more in your creativity. If you have a counter a song like Death Row, practically perfect.
All of a sudden you don't feel like run, where you run fast. Say about this one going where you run up.
Alright? Can't take too much of the profanity, so this common after just cut. You hear me say now?
Masicka come back like him want it. Tommy Lee come back like him in a joke, like him still at show. Him should have actually carried the war go one notch. I feel like him get too comfortable too soon. Because in the first part, him was the underdog and the crowd that cheered for him. So automatically that make him get laid back thinking, say, no matter what the crowd on him side. That's not how it works, bro. Masicka forward out, and if people fear, that we fear we are talking about. If a music you deal with, most of them, the music are for man, bro. Because if you check it, the woman them not going on them feelings as much as some of them money when it comes to especially. I want to spot them in the comment section, is how personal them comments on, you know. Them gone in them feelings, you know, like when you heard the term like them I saw the man them son when it come to them artists. So enough of them are some batty boy man, not nothing to do with music. So I'm not pay them no mind again. But nevertheless, I'm not take disrespect from no boy at all. One can bad in the comment section, say all I want in the comment section. You can't share that comment section shit with me in a real life. So me know that, and with that I comfort myself. Approach me in a real life and tell me you just tell me in the comment section. And we know who's serious. And make no mistake, a two good artists, somebody have to win. Camille losing, in my opinion, doesn't mean that Camille not good. None at all. Camille put up a good fight in the first part of the clash, but a Masicka in the last part. So automatically, the score is 4-2. 4 Masicka, 2 Camille. Now, like how I done sum up everything on the clash. See, we have some final comments. Now, enough on we are going like say Masicka just get up and fight for crown. Good thing about it. Based on the facts they don't like cartel a bullshit. And not necessarily crown Masicka fight, you know. You have a thing when you respect. If Masicka wrong for fight for respect in the business, cartel is wrong too. When he fight and decide he man say I'm going to build him own Gaza Empire because he feel like say he wasn't being treated right in the alliance. And he going to build him own thing and nobody never say none. When he did unruly and disrespect killers the king, them time that's one of the biggest thing in the dance hall of boss how much artists. So why cartel can do it and Masicka can't do it? But you not remember that. Cartel calls so much game boy, the majority of people just act like imperfect. None of we as artists not perfect. A majority of the artists them ego driven. So if Masicka beat in chest and say, yo, self-belief, and me believe that me are the greatest thing, what wrong with that? How is dancehall music different from boxing? If you beat your chest and say you're the baddest boxer,
You don't charge me.
what else is supposed to say?
True,
Oh,
don't
God,
charge
me
me.
hear my every boxer
You know the room to say so and you say charge me. You don't charge me.
And say it work.
Look at the room,
Everyone stand up for
Bishop.
themselves and believe in them craft and defend it. When Masicka do it, it's so wrong. A majority of the hate of Masicka
Look in there, so this shot
I
is saying so and charge
I could have stopped off myself.
See that was that
Music is a sport just like boxing or football or any one of them. Once them compete, somebody else lose. And in another instance, after the time being coming in, Masicka leave. If you don't like that, I just say go. Do something about it. And do something about that man loving habit or something like that. Do something about it, man. A man in love and not love music. I'm sure they're going to approach none of them two artists who are not batting on buckler ways and them not look for them.
Alright.
So start focus on music and some other fuck man.
Find somebody else.
social page them in the country, so we have to get your thoughts them. What you think of the war so far? What you think of the latest song we're dropping out from Masicka? Your thoughts?
Like the war so far, you know, not like even though I never the war, I want to still, but it kind of eventually I grew up on my know, you see me?
Well, so which war you did war?
You know which one I want, eh?
Because it seems like I need a bit of bring up from the war start. And it's like it's not involved in the war, but it's involved in the war.
That's the destiny, you know, that everybody wants to see, but you have to take out get and it works here, man, you know?
It'll work. You feel like say we eventually get the war, of course alkaline right now, but you feel like say eventually we'll get the war that come. I feel like say the time for the war they kind of pass, but if it stem from this, then of course everybody will have
Yeah, but the two of them just a touch 13, you know?
Yeah, I'm fast. I do your best,
No, right here, so. Right
yeah,
here,
put the
so.
time.
The shot right here.
Alright, that's the one.
I like how the war are going still, and I never really like how it starts off. But I can't see it grow like that. I like how it's here now.
Why you never like how it start?
Because I just never eat my one.
Oh, okay. Because it fall at random, like no people say, oh, this start, like, oh, family reaches.
Yeah, and then I like how the whole night people go on like say, I did like Gaza versus one man and them thing there.
Yeah, I don't like that narrative then either.
I'm gonna feel like I exactly saw it, isn't it?
No, I don't say it.
I really actually, I just one person we are take serious where I go against him, right? Or it could be like multiple people against him. That come like somebody else that year night.
Yeah. Alright. God bless Sean Storm, but he's not part of the main war. Like,
no.
Yeah, me no feel like people consider say some group of thing. Like, no, nothing like that.
But I mean, the genocide fans are run with that. I don't know if I like a thing them I try relate with alcohol with.
Alcohol not say nothing now. Alcohol not say nothing right now. So them can't say unless some fans thing online. From them time there. What's the this cartel and latest song? Where thoughts on it?
Where is it? I had it on my...
In this him? Yeah man, this him. Yeah man, in this him.
It lost.
You call him Fagisha. I say my family rock.
You have more?
It sound, you know what really sound here?
Yes.
Him say Fagisha dog. Oh, we still a question and a hip and a shuffle. We don't consider direct, no?
More something more to say. You really
and say several times. Yeah, it's a start. It's a start. No, what me say now is that the narrative is because Joshi released the song earlier today. Joshi diss up everybody and call him a fuck. Joshi diss up Cartel. The narrative is that Joshi boots up Masicka. Why? Actually this Cartel. You agree?
No, I don't believe that.
Okay.
I think Masicka song I take motivation from Joshi.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah,
you feel like him take motivation from the crowd because that was one criticism last song. Say, yo, if it's that you go sample what of them, you need for this Cartel, you need for this everybody.
Yeah, when I like, you know, really Masicka as an artist, I want to definitely in my top 3, isn't it? I really feel like, enough of the things them want to do, have a lot to do with what the crowd say. But sometimes you kind of do it too late. Like at the same time, if you kind of just do it before everybody that says it have more pinpoint. You get me? I say
that's what me say as well.
Sometimes you kind of delay, and it look like you just do it because whatever. And the right move same way, but it could have been earlier, the better.
No,
your more impact.
Yeah, so your page basically can act as a soundboard where the artists them can look and see your live reaction.
Alright, so let's know.
Lost the word. I need the light.
No
logic, no reasons, no rational. Just do what you want to. The man have family, brother, the man they make it seem like say, the man does get up in a middle of December for his birthday and just drop a diss track for Cartel and we there say, yo, you drop a diss track for Cartel, you know, yo, me never expect this. Oh, Masicka does do this, and thing, and one day, bro, the Cartel, family are kill you, you know. You don't realize that. Family are give the man this after this. Family are sweep out cracks. Family are shit on him name, a shit on him brand, a shit on him beer mother, a shit on him, a shit on him crew. Everything family are doing.
This song, yeah, last time. This song only. This song just break your.
And people are talking about the strategy of Masicka. It's not about the strategy of Masicka. It's about the name and the impact of Vybz Kartel. And that are the conversation, that has been the conversation from 2025 start till the ending of 2025. The name of Vybz Kartel. We don't realize the recurring decimal or the recurring number, whatever the fuck you want to call it. We don't realize that.
This on outside is where it's the better jackpot.
This in Kartel as a young youth. Why you say that, Brando? Because Kartel did actually answer alkaline. Cartel was in that space when they behind bars, never know if he might come out and his mindset is different, him actually answer alkaline. I can't with the outer sell out stadium and sell out and you know, no fucking answer. Me can't promise you that. Me can't tell you that.
Come, let's go, let's search outside for more.
They see me a party and they laugh with you. That's all you show people and people don't like them style.
Grab the bucket. Because I have the lights. Let's go. Listen, I'm already off the line searching. Follow me. Where is Eddie? Oh, listen, where's our map? Let's separate them. And then and the pink one, the next one. Lights. Should I put in the light right here? Whoa. Garrett. Yes, we are looking for diamond. We're coming. We should have seen a purple.
Masicka just
Garrett, that's it.
Masicka just got system. What the
Garrett, that's it. You're driving. No. I want that. I don't know. Corey's barking.
We have to better than them. Me not in a the whole, everything you look good, man. Yes, man, you run it, man, you run it. Like some yes, man. So we're going to review this fair and square. Alright? Fair and square. Here we go. Masicka, system. First of all, I put out that Masicka needs to start doing some visuals for each one of the diss track them because that's one of the things that Tommy Lee have. We are beating. Yes, Tommy Lee sang them bad. I remember, you know, so far I have given Tommy Lee 2 and I've given Masicka 2. Right? And then here we are fighting for more. But let me flip the page. A pen and paper needle. So you're going to hear a page of flip because we have to get to the information in our book. For those of you who've been following, Tommy Lee dropped Control. Masicka answered with Vein. I gave Masicka that one. Tommy Lee dropped Destroyer. Masicka answered with Tears. I gave Masicka that one. Tommy Lee dropped Dirt Day. Masicka answered with Revelation. I gave Tommy Lee that one. Tommy Lee dropped Crown. Masicka answered with Wake Up. I said wake up, shake up the place because that's the first time him actually called Vybz Kartel name and diss him outright. And now we know said okay, see that. Because people didn't say him couldn't. So although it was a strong song, Wake Up wasn't as strong as Crown Clown to me. So again, I gave Tommy Lee Sparta that one, which makes it Masicka family 2. Right? Masicka 2 points. Family 2 points. And then that's how we did with it. Wake Up was the last one from Masicka. And then boom.
And then we sell it. Yes,
Joshie jump in at the war. Joshie drop theme song them. Next thing me know, out of the blue, me hear some things from Black Rhino. And then next thing we know, out of the blue, remember when Camille in a Crown Clown said, when name the better in your corner, friend? Yeah, cause the war is on now. Joshie purge bait, and now we end up over here, so which part we are about to get into Masicka system. Masicka system with visuals, I saw instant change. 63,000 views in 1 hour. That's a big deal for dancehall fans. Remember when we had reviewed dancehall tune from a couple of years back? Wasn't no dancehall clash tune getting 63,000 views in 1 hour on YouTube. In a 1 hour, Masicka system got 63,000 views in a 1 hour. Of course, when I wake up this morning, I thought it would have hit 1 million views already because it did 63,000 in 1 hour. 7 hours later, it was not, it was like 200 or something K. That's still a lot for 7 hours. Obviously, that's 250,000 in 7 hours, which means in about 24 hours, it probably is going to hit 1 million views anyways, right? Right on track. Anyway, let's get into the work. He's listening. Because he put the visuals to it and we can see it at work already. But this blood clot track is a scorching track and I'm going to need the audience.
Alright. Can't take it for fun.
Them can't take it pressure. Put it flame. Roof up. And them I try to take me out. M16.
I'm shining the lights.
Charlie B, the spokesperson in Jamaica for mental health, because Jamaica is suffering from us not confronting and actually dealing. Somebody have, let's understand how it really works, right? You can't live a fruitful life even though you suffer from it. You have to lay down and dead. Kind of thing, send a message. I said, Lisa Harper could actually be the spokesperson in Jamaica for mental health, because Jamaica is suffering from us not confronting and actually dealing with mental health issues. More than half our people are mad. And look how we have mad people in a clean clothes. Because Jamaica is a traumatized set of people. And take that however you want, take it. That's a whole different conversation for a whole different day. But the way how them style Lisa Harper, right? I don't know what happened behind the scene, so we can't speak on them personal business. But Lisa Harper has always been like my #1 female dancehall artist. This is no secret. When I jump on bandwagon, we've been here on YouTube doing this for years. You can go back and look. I think I'm the only dancehall artist, or not a dancehall artist. I'm the only vlogger, if you want to call me that, because I'm not because I'm the only one who actually did a tribute to Lisa Harper for all 30 years she has put in, and for holding the fort. The whole Gaza something, stand lawyer until Cartel come back forward back a road from prison. Even at a time when nobody thought he was going to forward back a road. Lisa was boots on the ground like a real soldier. So to see, she went to a thing, we don't know what playing behind the scenes, and I'm guessing that them probably very uncomfortable with Lisa being around, and Cartel want peace in her house, so he cut off Lisa. Other than that, you could have chuck it all up to, listen, babe, she not right in her head sometimes, but I'm a sister, and you know me, I say, yeah, we have a storage pass, but she's one of the links in the chain, so we can't just cut her off like that. I wish that was that, but to see the man fly all around the place and doing big show them, I mean, also Lisa has papers and can fly out, so, and she was never invited to the table, not once, in any of this. You know, I don't know if Lisa don't know how to separate the business from me want the man to myself kind of thing versus, well, me used to have the man, but I never to myself and now I'm half man. So me will stay out of the way and just keep it professional. Lisa came out and said a lot. But you see how we can't talk long about that? We're going to need a whole video for that, and it's not going to do any good to me reviewing system. System a big tune, we need good review. So we're going to get off of that right now and get back to system. him. I just didn't like how Lisa Hyper got treated. I mean, I have to say, Masicka said right here, so, hey, through which I fuck them system. See them style Lisa Hyper and this Kim. I threw them little people they love bling bling and can't stand up on them own.
So I never ever can invite him to the party. Mommy, you get to me in Jamaica, you know what I mean? Why never invite him? So the uncle give me this one. And the uncle one over there.
Listen, I did ask me for song. Me no lip sing. And me said, dog, them have to live. The guns really sing. I did ask me for song. And me no lip sing. Wow. That right, that's all. A lot of we have it said. Masicka and his team probably beg Vybz Kartel a strength because of who he is from behind bars, right? I know Kartel was whole heap of people. So, in this game we call dancehall, everybody knows that to get a forward from Vybz Kartel, a collaboration with Vybz Kartel, it can take you pretty far in this game. It can actually be a life thing for you. So we are under the impression that Blood Clot, Kartel, and King of Road still can kill Masicka from prison. Don't get it twisted. Masicka did okay, but the Masicka never bust until my dogs them have to live. Oh, my dogs them have to live. Fuck up on them. I got the time to Masicka bust way up. My dogs them have to live. You can't name no song bigger than that. Before that, we put Masicka to the world. That is non-negotiable, not argue with nobody. So we are under the impression that Vybz Kartel was the one that did the favor. But Masicka said that the song you said, I did ask me for your song. Now the narrative has changed. I did ask me for your song, and I never lip sing.
Make me pick. Don't touch.
Come, leave for no copyright.
Mama, come.
And me say, dogs them have to live. The guns rinsing.
Thing they just show
Stick around that on a track.
when him again,
Listen.
twins up to me. They're the one who give me. I want to
Stick
give
around.
me.
Stick around.
You want to say give it to me. Why sometimes take like a content. I will have put the content to songs them. YouTube a copyright something them say show me say same minus weaver aggressive and the same thing me and
when them did down and them need a strength and now them free and not even late them not get the money. I know sick of them do and that way. I know but listen sick around. I know again the know the personal behind that because I had questions. So, listen to that and you will hear what my assumption or my conclusion was after reviewing Sicka Rhymes, I know. But Masicka Rhymes just said Sicka Rhymes that fan a track. Does that mean that Sicka Rhymes was the one that wrote the lyrics for My Dogs Them Have to Live? For Vybz Kartel? Or does that mean that, because if that is the case, no, Kartel is revered as the goat. The man the right son to him. This is the guy, the alien brain. Pull up sound out of the sky. 24/7 in brain a flick. Right? Sky, song, hit song. So there's no way of Sicka Rhymes right son to him. A big song like My Dogs Them Have to Live. And you ask him what's up. You don't know if the session come out then on the Sicka Rhymes. Right? Masicka says Sicka Rhymes that fan a track. Listen. Hey boy, Leroy, you are victim. Leroy, I'm guessing is Tommy Lee. Correct me in the comment section any which part of the thing is around, or have it misconstrued. Because that's why we do these the way we do it. Hey boy Leroy, you are victim, he said. Man, to post up on your face and split chin. Me see you fast. Yeah, you slick slim. Your career that's a blast up. Big win. Bad man when the pussy them drinking.
Not God.
Me
Me a check, put up as well the thing, the log guy. Remember, say my channel is original message, okay? I'm not able for my fans.
Listen to me. And about you not being biased and him say like me like what me like. So masicka drop a tune and me like it and me think it's tough, me never say that. And if me think I'm a lead tune tougher or Rhino tune tougher or anybody else tune tougher, me never say that too. But me not hold no allegiance for any of the sides. If that's Bounty's take, then that's cool. Strategy when I use a work. Remember, me tell you, say I use a strategy, you know.
It's not a family. It's not a family.
Start out with Kim. Start out with Lisa. These are people that feel slighted.
I don't put them on the line now, and
so them feel kind of used and abused and thrown to the side and these kind of things. Draw them out, make them know that you recognize them and you recognize them struggle. Immediately them have a like a song like this. Yeah, I saw him tell them and the people him step on onto them so right? It's working. Get out your enemies them and then use them against you and strategy. So me don't let them work.
They all tell them your tradition. We never met them. It has more than them some put on the life and them tell them to start midnight.
Bring him go road, no loyalty was had. That was the words of Masicka and I last time before this one.
Say me ever have say me tell you every day poor is really I'm type with it ever have money. Maybe I'm put a country and that before.
Anyway.
And they would just go and get the thing up and do some other content to sing and try to get the first for them. When the back have enough, you try in and say bye bye. I will say singing, should I say bye bye because I say get it no? Oh, for the class of bye bye, the time was clear, but here it makes sense.
And after I listen to it and watching the words on the screen, it said get to you big pimpin'. Wild crocodile, me not innocent thing is what he says in words. But what was written on the screen was, them beg me color. What a sin thing. So I was wondering who begging my color. Because he just talk about my dogs them have to live. And he must say, and then beg him, them send come ask him the song, right? Alright. Very interesting. Him said, true me not bleach and green, and me not follow back a boy at the in thing, so them want put a stop on the engine. Them want program me. So me no link, me say no linking. The snake reason with me so convincing. The man said, but man of bad people, gun racing. Them want put a stop on the engine. Them want program me. So me say no linking. The snake reasoned with me so convincing. Cloth. But man of bad people, gun rinsing. Me see the energy from the comedy show dog. Remember, I believe it was one of the Barclays show them, right? Or Atlanta show. Me don't remember, I think it's an Atlanta show. Masicka, they supposed to be one of the show them. Me don't remember which one Cartel Karen go. I should have looked it up on the computer right now. But y'all put it in the comment section below. And then we notice that them stop link after that. But we are wondering why. And a lot of people are saying, well, it must be jealousy. See, a lot of people did things that Cartel, okay. I hope him never come out of prison. And then he came out. Hope him stay there and dead. And it never happened. Him come out sick and never look good. And then say, well, he's not going to live long. He's out a year anyway. Year past, him look better than ever before. Him richer than ever before. Everything. Them used to say, okay, him out, but I bet say him broke. Them start to say moves that and information revealed that tells different. Right? Okay, him out, him not broke, but I bet say he can't run dancehall again or do it on a higher level. He goes and does it bigger than anybody has ever seen any other dancehall artist do it. That's why he's the GOAT. greatest of all time because he's done what none other has done in that genre. You understand? It's plain and simple, no bias thing. Them are masicka link. And then boom, when I see them link again, and then all this animosity start. And we are wonder, was it jealousy? Did Masicka go to one of the events or was invited by Carter to one of the events and saw what he did not expect to see? And jealousy bubble up in him because him starts to bumble clock, how long me there hold up in the work?
You say, one thing is so flow. When see the reason why you end up on the B clot at the back of him, that must say I'm trademark. They can't cause about it, see? Even two or some minutes. You have some review, mommy. They have some good crap. Mommy, get me wrong. I'm not saying that nobody can give them review. And I can't say that whatever grandma. It's just my opinion. I believe more if a person has said something that I rather them just get to the point more than the bad word business. Just my opinion. That they are fair, cut out down myself.
You think can move forward, right? But if not, then we just cut it off completely. So, Masicka know where myself, enough youth them left in the road. We see the energy from the come of the show. Dog. Them boy there, no one me got big, king. No cute, them left in the road, dog. We turn up and fight on the system. Alright, turn up and fight on the system. Then you move into this part. You register king in your name? Question. How so much boy you complain? A diamond shaggy cell and never chain. Sean Paul for the world and put the business on a crane. Watch this. Sites Masicka use it up. Masicka say, "Come on, you I call yourself king." Like all of us can call ourselves king. Right? If anything,
no guys, not me, guys, not me.
Gold and silver and whatever else.
And listen to what I'm turning to
and a chain. Right? And Sean Paul toured the world. All places where you wanna go yet.
Jade, name the channel.
Put that business up on a crane.
Department and coppers popping.
Which is true.
It's not right? Me, I told them over and over that I'm live.
Here's the thing though, Bad Cartel always acknowledge that. See, there's a different side of dancehall. There's an international side of dancehall where white people and other people of other cultures are involved in dancehall and they give their who they like versus who they don't like kind of thing. And they approve versus disapprove and who becomes a household name and who can do the corporate events versus who can't. Like Macy's Day Parade in New York City with friggin' Shaggy and XYZ, Sean Paul and
not here, sweetie.
Corporate artists that went into collaborations with
and as my mommy said, mother-in-law said that
in the US driving down some remote part of the US, you might hear a Sean Paul come on, or you might hear a Shaggy on the radio in places where you won't hear a Bias Cartel.
Colorful lady.
Different. From Jamaica, something,
a port is very colorful.
Outside people for approval, and we dictating who is king of our dancehall music. You have to take it back to the core, which is dancehall and ghetto people something. So who is the ghetto king that run dancehall? And this is the part where I say Masicka use sites. Because of course, this could go either way. Shaggy could go, well, you know, Cartel always acknowledge that still, because Cartel has said it. He said, me can't outsell Shaggy or Sean Paul, who told more than Sean Paul, blah, blah, blah. That's one thing about Cartel. He never failed to give the credit where it's due to those who out there do it big in the genre, right? However, I could see Shaggy listening to this song and being like, yeah man, a true man. And Sean Paul saying stuff like, if that team go half of the place then when we go. Some place we go, them don't know who him is. Right? We lock the world, my friend. And Shaggy can say the same. That boy never sell more records than me, but make them go and have him as the dancehall king. You know? Right. So Killer don't lift up the plane and go the way them want. I see the bigger picture frame. I throw me calm. Them must think say sick at team. Friend killer them there. Man, I watch the flame. Alright? Fight on the system. Fight on the system. Fight uno. Turn up and fight on the system. That's the chorus again, right? And then the last verse him said, Pussy none of uno own dancehall. Question again. You see one have Tommy Pan phone a ball. You see the strategy again? I draw in everybody where Cartel ever did any wrong to or who him feel have a right to set them better than him or them go more places than him or sell more records than him and whatever. In a lot of places in the world, Shaggy music isn't regarded as dancehall though. And so is Sean Paul's music is not regarded as dancehall either. You know what I'm saying? But that is for us to decipher. Anyway, Pussy none of one dancehall. You see him one have Tommy and phone a ball. Any day when you see Masicka drop, you have to watch Gaza fall. Bumbo Clark. When the youth will fight, it's a daytime. When you used to dip on Romy Wall. When they are me there Atlanta, listen, when they are me there Atlanta, when I left schoolboy in the yard, man a real youth, and me never fraud. Them youth they were swag Gaza hard. That's why I say, send me blood clot money. Me no do free work, lad. Boy, them a talk about dog to live.
Your name King. Me a call Slow Flow, King of Badwell. That's why I'm the beat at my bottom. Guys, if you don't want to hear... I want to read for you? So, man must have put a par. Badwell King number 1A and Badwell King number 1B.
Very interesting. That's why I say send my money. He must say, me I did one of them youth that was swap Gaza hard. That's why I say send my blood clot money. Me no work for free, my lord.
God, Jesus. So cool. When I read.
We don't know where I'm going with this. The man said, me never beg a boy song. And him end the song by reiterating, me never beg a boy song. You know we're hard.
Where's the Jenny? Where's the Badwell King Deshaun? Jenny said she wants to hear what the
prison is known as the lonely yard. So Masicka basically has said a strength in game while Cartel did lock up. And then come to him and ask him for song. And him beg them song to forward him career.
Deshaun go on beat.
And him give him the
I
strength.
just remember something. Deshaun go on
and
beat.
now him see something different.
Alright, put in the ball and come sit in the
like
chair.
a snake.
Go on beat, Deshaun.
My notes say, so a Cartel beg a strength. Masicka help him when my dogs come up to live.
B-A-T.
Cause him did in prison, I try to keep him name and him brand alive.
Or in some terms,
when he came out with a vengeance. Like, I don't work with nobody who never worked with me when time me did their prison. And who did I help me out when me did in there is who me I work with now. But apparently, Masicka see something will make him switch lanes and say, you know what? That motherfucker is doing right. So, me I go for everything.
Mommy, them call Slow Flow and King the Badwell King.
I'm not going to rate it against no other song. I'm not looking at it as how much punchlines it had and...
Alright, I don't think so. Why Vibes Crown till Crown is safe.
Alright, welcome back to SoFlo TV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. Listen, today we're going to talk about Tommy Family Sparta's system, which is a reply to Masicka's system, right? That tune is super deep. But in the line of us talking about that, we're also going to talk about our message to
grandkids them gone by the MP and gone told mommy.
As far as I see right now, Masicka is gunning for Vibes Cartel.
What does
not so much gunning for Family Sparta.
in an acronym.
The war should be focused on Family Sparta, not on Vibes Cartel. But Masicka is more like overly obsessed with Vibes Cartel.
So even though we be PMP, Jay, I said
but we have to have a real conversation around it, right? Don't get it twisted.
What does
all these
BMP told you?
tunes that's coming out from both sides.
I understand.
In my truck when I drive out.
Is your 9 months and is your belly pain?
Having a realistic view on this.
Yes. But did you ever hear the statement say?
First of all, let's go through the words of Family Sparta system, which is an answer to Masicka's system, and why we think that at this point of the war, Family Sparta is ahead. Family Sparta is leading. Masicka is putting in a good fight. He's putting up great effort. I'm not one of those that's going to be biased and say, oh, God, I'm going to say every tune that Masicka do flop. That's not true. Every tune that him do did not flop. He has some hard, heavy hitters in here, you know what I mean? And put it on a level to where a full-time now I've actually scored and said, it even up. Like I draw. I know we need a tiebreaker. But I think we got another tiebreaker. And I think Masicka is falling behind now, and Family Sparta is edging ahead. So far, Family Sparta system. This is a reply to Masicka's system. Who that look sympathy?
So yeah, for watching.
I'm not sorry for boy. The war. In a war, a ball boat system.
So,
oh God, I'm a ball boat system. Me grind me in a war. Me not have empathy. When me want the war, get a dead body. Oh God, I'm a ball boat system. Oh God, I'm a ball boat system. In Masicka's system, Masicka basically they're crying about like there's a system in place was set up to make the youth them feel and them use the system to tame you or to draw you in and to stall you if them say you go too far ahead or if you become too influential. To stifle you if they don't want you get too big and them say fuck them system, right? And them are doing one thing over here so them not abide by them system, so them don't want no links from them and no friendship, which family is countering that, and family is saying in a theme system, family is saying there is no system in place. Lose a lyrical war. You're losing the war, and because you lose the war, people are laugh after you, you get embarrassed now. So now you start look sympathy about system. Oh, them a gang up for me. Oh, them put a system in place. And them evil and set up some system to hold up people. Honestly, that's why music has always been the place where you prove yourself. This is why I said a person like, when you want to call him the blind boy, or you want to call him Brata King, or you want to call him Alkaline, whatever you want to call him, he has earned my respect over the years. Because he never allowed anybody to fight him out of dancehall, or he didn't allow anybody to beat him then out of dancehall. And I think that's what happened to a lot of the artists that fell off. Them fell off because they weren't built for this. Like, dancehall rough and rugged, and you have to be built for that terrain there. And I don't think he was, I know he was built for the terrain, you know? So, him good. Masicka ball system, but Masicka not get fight like how some of them artists here get fight that's ahead of him, especially like a Family Sparta. But we're gonna get into that, you know. Oh God, in my ball boat system. Oh God, in my ball boat system. Just cut. I'm gonna drop 3 songs and 3 shots in your face. Links them and say you're still an idiot in your place. Head open with the 17 knocking on your face. What a dumpy get trouble. Lean back in your grave. Masicka basically I said to him, Family is basically saying to Masicka that you're dead in another warrior already. You already dead in another warrior. You're a dumpy in your grave. But what a rash dumpy keep on like the trouble man. Every minute is up here, get up. Lean back in your grave. Right?
You know Masicka?
Afraid to step out. Demon there your date. Them a call pastor and I make everybody pray. Rolling calf, them a listen for the chain. Kill you with your own gun. Pow! One in your face.
Everybody say family system trouble in the system.
You know rate doing you. And him no rate you. You know rate teacher. And him no rate you. I could have what you do make everybody hate you. Our conscience find out very late too. Rascal. You know, Donia and I rate you. You remember one time Masicka did that interview about Idonia on with Wilfred Williams? Someone who might not know about it, but go look it up. And Masicka said something about he basically spoke down on Idonia, right? Idonia flop. Them man their career done. Them dead out. Them none. You know, me pass him. Basically, I remember, you know, Wilfred Williams said to Masicka then.
Them say I do not lazy.
Don't you
allegedly
think to have an audience that has transcended time with you, that has grown with you, and is here with you now from when you did start, how many years ago? That's a great thing, right? And that's what it is. It's called longevity. Masicka basically doubled down on doing a lazy. Him not do music, him slow, him this, him that, and a theme time now. Obviously, not have no ratings for Idonia, right? And then, him say, you're a rate teacher, and him not rate you. We find out now, say Masicka not rate teacher. Remember when Vybz Kartel went to prison, you know? Remember we did that, 14 years ago or so when we did that.
You want the OG, for Cartel.
Don't want him come out. It wasn't 14 years ago. It was after he went and then the court case happened. And then so he was in already and then time run out after him get sentenced, convicted and sentenced. And we said a lot that we were looking at the musical landscape, you know, and down the road came Masicka to prominence. Because Masicka took a long time to bust. Even to the point where them did call him Iron Balloon at one time, right? Yeah, but eventually he get him turned because he was persistent and he keep on going. That's why I said, give Masicka him respect for that. You have been built for this. You see? Persistency and he kept on going is why he's at where he's at today. Warring with some of the best who've ever done it, like a Tommy Lee, right? However, a lot of the artists them was never saying free Vybz Kartel. All the years me out here, you know, me not hear none of them artists that say, well, you know, it's a Vybz Kartel case, it's a fucked up case, and them don't have no evidence that the man actually commit a murder, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, I'm looking right now at the case what happened with the Donnelly Donaldson and Noel Maitland. If Vybz Kartel case had that much evidence, I would have been saying over the years, keep him in a prison. Him do it. Him can't go around it. Look at the case, you know. May I try to tell the world who don't understand, and most of you who go off people's rumors, who did not study the case, they had nothing on Vybz Kartel in that case as far as clear cut to say he committed murder and him kill Lizard, right? If they didn't have as much evidence as the Donnelly Donaldson Noel Maitland case, we would have to lock him up and keep him in there. Because it's clear that Noel killed Donnelly to me, right? Them have too much evidence. Them have DNA evidence. Them never have none of that in a Vybz Kartel case, right? With that said though, none of them artists here never said a free Vybz Kartel or never said to the world, use them platform and say, you know, sir, is a great man in a prison and them are trying to start up dancehall because them lock him up, you know, right when them about to like take over the world like Pinky and the Brain kind of thing. all I saw across the landscape, 99% of these artists were on the, this was their behavior. Keep him in there. If him stay in there, me will get my turn to bus and come run the genre. So when Cartel bus and come out there, you see when Vibes Cartel bus start the case and come out the other day, you could see the unhappiness on a lot of them faces. A lot of them had to pretend like they were happy because it became something big. Meet their friends there and everything, right? And they were swept up in it. They're like, yo, you can't go get stuff machine there. You act like you did here for it, right? A lot of them weren't happy for Cartel's release. A lot of men did that said, this is my year. Remember, they must say this is my year from 13 years ago when the man locked up in us. 12 years, 11 years, 10 years, they must still say this is my year. That please don't make Cartel come back a road, because if him come back a road and dominate the place, we're not going to get a chance. But if you take him out of the way, me run the place. Year 9, 8, 7, 6, still can run the place. 4, 3, 2, boom. 13 years still. And drop back a road. You know, somebody put on a fake plastic smile. But they don't really want. Last one year, genuine smile, because them partner in it. A lot of these artists were like that. And from what I'm noticing now, it looked like Masicka was one of those artists too. A man who have prayed for a long time and have strategized for a long time how to make his way to the top. But his way to the top includes slaughtering you. You know, include doing collaborations with you. You know, include aligning his brand with you. It don't include him doing good work with you and then being elevated to the next one on the throne. It involves rumors, warmongering. It involves even painting false perception of you. You know, deceitfulness, telling lies, them kind of sitting there. And that's it involved. And that's not a good thing. Right? So when we say this narrative when people are trying to paint with beam system masicka. Remember when I reviewed Masicka's system, I said, yo, I said the strategy what Masicka is using, and the strategy is basically to call out everybody else and use them to help him to basically turn against Vybz Kartel by when you say some stuff, the crowd are gonna say, true your talk. Like, let me give you an example. Right now, I can easily go against Vybz Kartel and have a big crowd follow me because there are that many haters out there. So, in war, you have to choose now. Alright, this is what I'm gonna say. You're my friend killer, this is what I'm gonna say. I ain't kill Lizard, this is what I'm gonna say. Because there's a group of people out here who say that he's a friend killer, I ain't kill Lizard, this, that, right? So Masicka cater to that. Now, man, you know, in the legal aspect of things, they have no proof that him do what them say him do. So it's not that he got off on technicalities. When you get off any which way you get off. End of the day, they couldn't even take that case back to court. That's the part that people keep skipping. Because there was nothing to take it back to court with. Because if it had not been for the reason why he came out, there were a bunch of other reasons in that same frame that case would have been thrown out on anyways. I say all that to say that people there now come here and beat you up and then elevate to the next level. They came to get any means necessary. Sometimes you have to watch the any means necessary kind of people them. Because any means necessary to them means their dignity, their morals, their respect will be compromised. Because them say any means necessary. When a man say he want to get rich by any means necessary, he will make man ride him back. Because they say any means necessary. Yeah? Me, I say, get rich, try. Get rich by any means necessary, except for certain things that I'm not ever going to do. Anyways, you don't rate Tony and him not rate you. You don't rate teacher and him not rate you. I could have why you do, make everybody hate you. Our conscience find out. very late too. Masicka and Conscience had a good relationship. The relationship that fell apart in a messed up way. And ever since then, I don't think they have ever been friends again. So all these times, Crocodile was a fake too, is what Conscience found out. In the Love Bill song, we have a narrative appeal too. In the Love Bill songs, we have a narrative appeal too. How man fight you, and man violate you. I tell lie about system, I try to tame you. Slap the Draco, man bury like a potato. Real badness, and it's something where you relate to. Gaza legacy, and it's something where you're near to. Don't find excuses when the demon has slay you. Gaza something is really not, the Gaza legacy is really not something that he is near to. That's fact. You know, the newcomers, them, the young people, them who, again, young bud no know storm. Them don't know the story. Them see up on a level, like for instance, they see Vybz Kartel on a level right now, right? Anybody who, most of Masicka fans look like they're about 20 and below. Majority of them, 25, 20 and below. Vybz Kartel fans are from Picnic all the way up. Yeah, Masicka Picnic fans too, but 20 of them in the 20 and below. Vybz Kartel fans in the grown people group all the way down, right? I think them see the levels that Cartel depart, and you know there's a human thing where bad mind, jealousy, envy, it creep up in a lot of people. So people will wish you well until them see you and do really, really well. Me give you an example. If Vybz Kartel came out of prison, right, and he never do too good financially, and him have to cut dog plates every day to pay him bills, and him have to beg show you so and promoter them can look on him and style him and say, yo, make this safe now and put it on the show, dog. You know, and him beg your food no man. If you in that position there, you know, so enough people would have, first of all, a lot of people would be laughing at him. Yeah, remember when you did hire a mic, blah, blah, blah. Second of all, yeah, remember the people them where you didn't bust on DVB. Then you would have those out there who did the business with back in the day, who used to charge him full charge, and now them would have want him up for free, or little and nothing. So them can talk about it and laugh behind them back. You know, say them fall off, you know, say them a beg of food, you know, say them a beg of strength. Because they didn't get the opportunity to do that. Now, they want to kill it up. So they're like, oh, he came out of prison and the man rich. Man come out of prison, lock the genre globally. Man come out of prison and do things that none of us have ever done. It's not even the inner wildest dream, because we just didn't think that it was attainable. He's doing it. No one wants to see him go down. They're not brave enough to fight you. In other words, I'm telling us that they're not brave enough to fight Cartel. So what they're going to do is they're going to support somebody who is stupid enough to jump out to try and fight Cartel. That's how we're not witnessing it. Again, to me, this war should be between Masicka and Tommy Lee Sparta. Not Masicka overly obsessively going at Vybz Kartel. You understand? It shows something else about this. Anyway, the man said Gaza legacy and not something where you're near to. You're not even close, and it's true. Masicka has a long way to go to even be on that level. And we hate the fact that people out there have the youth and believe that him reach that level there already. It's just fucked up. Because y'all really don't mean him no good. I don't want nobody to tell me about you're the best out here so far on the 100 meter. And every time I run the 100 meter, I come in third and fourth. How am I the best? You don't mean me no good. Yeah, try to make me feel good, but you don't mean me no good in the long run. Tell me the truth, man. Tommy Lee said, Gaza legacy or nothing where you're near to. Don't find excuses when the demon has slay you. Full of ego. Make the media beat you. You get the help. I true you did a crave for. But you don't know your limit. Because you're craving. No street smarts, grow delicate like a tomato. And who that a look sympathy? Me not sorry for boy, me want kill somebody. He goes back into the chorus again, right? You see part when family said, you get the help. Nobody want like say nobody never help you, nobody never give you strength. You get the help. Yeah. Truly they craving. And who that's in a war I look sympathy? When the one in the mark get one dead body. Oh God, my ball system. Oh God, my ball system. The man say, you know, one Sean Crown, which is Sean Paul. Sean Paul is a king in dance hall in certain ways. And we have to talk about that too. You know, one Sean Crown. You know, one Shaggy Crown. Shaggy is a king in dance hall in certain ways. Sean is the streaming king. Sean is on a more household name internationally. You know, one Shaggy Crown. Shaggy is Shaggy. You split it any way you want to split it, right? To a different set of people. Mr. Shaggy do show already. And I'll give you a difference between a Shaggy show overseas and a Vybz Kartel show overseas. Vybz Kartel goes overseas right now and does a show only for black people that here. Those who are descendants of Caribbean people are there. Or those who are Jamaican or Caribbean and are living overseas are there. Right? So his audience full of black people. Mrs. Shaggy many times go overseas and do show. And it's a big show with thousands of people and we can hardly find 5 black people in the crowd. Really. So Shaggy to me is more like corporate king. Sean Paul is more like international household name. I would even go and say corporate branded king kind of thing. Vybz Kartel, when they said king of dancehall, members said dancehall music and ghetto people something. From the ghetto he came and he is the one chosen by them. Right? So with that said, Kamili said, you know what, Sean Crown, you know what, Shaggy Crown, I was flying at your head. What make you want Addy Crown? Why you want Vybz Kartel Crown? You know what, nobody else Crown but Vybz Kartel Crown. That's how they said. They make him look overly obsessive, compulsive kind of thing. Right? Give me the Beretta. Me turn it on for a clown. Boy, goodly and pre-Bob Marley, you know. They want that Bob Marley crown too. You dirty mind, people are find out. Career, they look water out. The statement that when Joshy did make, or something when they talk on the show. I said that before. When Joshy came out on the stage, when Vybz Kartel was being crowned, and Joshy says, me is a crown and give a boy. But I'm telling this to Jane, none of them, no matter than your shoes lace. I said, how the fuck are you supposed to say that on the stage where Vybz Kartel is supposed to get crowned? Me here say crown and give a boy. Give a? So you feel like I give them the Kartel the crown like you never earn it. Right. That's just something where them talk about rolling a back this up. Because if it wasn't, Masicka would have corrected it on the spot. But the funny thing is, Masicka ended up saying it later. I believe in a theme system song. Him say it. So something we want for a long time, but he never know how to say it. So he makes somebody else say it. So him can't hide back at it and say, well, just have him own mouth so he can say what he wants to say. You know what I say? But then eventually he comes out and say it. Something that I say at the show. You want war, but when the war starts, you see beer shot of fire. When you see the war hard, you're desperate now. And I draw a card, drop song back song. You know, sister, your false start. The other day when time him drop system and then him drop one next song after system and back to back song him drop, right? When him drop the back to back song, people were like, yeah, him drop 2 songs, blood clot, the war, huh? But that's not how war go. You drop a song, the man where you war with reply to the song. If him don't reply in 2 days, the people them say, damn, it might take long to reply, man. I wonder if I find him can't find no lyrics for reply. It look like him badly wounded. He might have to go come up with something good. Me see artists take up to a week to reply, right? Being here about the war for years, and sometimes them take forever to reply. There is no set limit really to reply. But him dropped 2 songs in one night, back at each other. It kind of did show a little desperation. Like, boy, I have to wear horror for fire off a whole heap of shot. See? And that Camilla said. You want war, but when the war starts, you see beer shot of fire. When you see the war hard, you're desperate. No, and I draw a card. Drop song, back a song. You know, sister, you fall start. But none of you don't own dancer. Suck your mother. I want to make you come a ball. Man, I embarrass him. And everybody start laugh. That's why. And a Roberto Carlo when you see hardball. Masicka. You ever get banned yet? This is the part we have to talk about. Camilla Masicka, you ever get banned yet? And can't go certain island yet? Police ever take you off a stage show and the fans them are real carry you go a station yet? So what the fight then? What Devon Ferran get? Devon Ferran is Masicka's government name Camilla put in the song. So when they fight there with Devon Ferran get? You ever face what we face on the conquest? And you don't see none of with their ass. You don't see none of with their so complain. And you don't see none of with their so complain. Through you losing the lyrical contest. So how y'all look sympathy? Me not sorry for boy, I want to kill somebody. In a war, a ball about system. Oh God, I'm a ball about system. When the Camilla said, you know the chorus already, when me want the mark get one dead body, in a war, a ball about system. In a war, a ball about system. I could talk about a part there. When Camilla said, Masicka, you ever get banned yet? And can't go to certain island yet? That's only the tip of the iceberg. Masicka don't know ways like to get real fight. He might talk about system. Real fight as in Mr. Camilla, Mr. Promoter get tell already say if them book Camilla Sparta, police is coming to shut down your show. That's a blood clot fight from system, right? If you book that artist, may send police to shut down the show.
The girl say, you can't add the bad word
and that was
as some
all
of
across
people
Jamaica,
love
you know.
us.
And then when them see you, they pull you over.
We can't do that. We can't the key when we do, we don't know when so far was bad.
And them say a scamming you involved in
Don't read
and gun
police
running
and
you involved in
but I don't think that
and
you
yeah,
is the man
all
that
I say for the file
don't read that in a system can
arrest
be
me,
kind of
charge
abuse,
me.
but like.
But let me alone, man, coming out and do nothing but music. Remember, say Camilla did that one kind of like, there's a point in his career where they genuinely sabotage him. And I was surprised to learn that Camilla Sparta actually had papers to travel. Camilla thinks them papers get taken away. I didn't make it known, said no, if I've been travel papers, but it's a style them use for him. I hear the style, them have a charge for him, right? I believe it was a scamming charge with Mocha when they have to answer to, but they don't have any set date for him to answer to it. So what they would do is, say for instance, he was supposed to fly to Germany, and he book a show in Germany, right? And the people them over there so pay them deposit are ready for the show. That means that the artists are getting ready for forward. Once the pronouncement is made that there will be a show and Camilla Sparta is traveling to Germany, hasn't been to Europe in quite a while, and it's going to be exciting. As soon as them see it, them call up in case. Now I have a date set and he can't travel because he has to be there at that court date. And every time him try go go somewhere to do something, them call up the same case there again. So it was something that they did over time. And on top of that, him can't go internationally, right, because them might do that. And him can't perform locally because them purposely tell the promoter them say, if you put him on a stage on a flyer, if you put him on a flyer and promote it, we know say, I remember, you know, you have to show, stage show with our family and them on it, there's no way you can not promote it. You have to promote the show so you show the good. So once them pass and see the flyer, them are hear it on a radio spot. Some of these parts will be performing live at Caveman's Beach, blah, blah, blah. Friday, December 29th, blah, blah. Them, hello, promoter. Listen, if you put the artist up on the show, we'll lock off the show. That's fine. But you cannot get them kind of fight there. You don't know about fight. And another thing I'm going to say before I close the video is this. Me notice there are some people who are aligning themselves with Masicka, who we would have thought not just to be loyal to Vybz Kartel and his movement, his Gaza movement, but at least to just sit back and say, you know what, I'm not really to say nothing publicly because I know me like what Masicka go on with still. But they have come out publicly to make it be known that over here some of them with genocide, right? It's kind of like fuck him or fuck Gaza. And a couple of things are happening. You see when Vybz Kartel came out of prison, you see all this loving and making up and apologies and let bygone be bygone and put things behind us. Please believe me when I tell you this. 90% of the people Kartel made up with still have him up. They are acting like everything good and we pass certain levels. But no, them not pass no levels. And again, that's why they will side with the people who are going to go against him. Because them really want to go against him, but them still have to make it look diplomatic. Like, no man, they are him good. We squash whatever beef we did ever have. You know, I wish him well, that kind of stuff. But them not go, but they will go against anybody where I go against him. And that may I say. And for the artists who were with Vybz Kartel, whether it's from Empire deals to the Gaza deals, for the artists he brought some prominence, he brought some fame, and they never excel any further. He bring it to fame. Remember me just said, you have to build for this. Because dancehall always been a rough place. Kartel brought it to fame. You have to become relentless at seeking your own glory. You have to become relentless at gaining your own crowd. So yeah, I'm already put it on a platform. Run with it. Run with it. Those who ran with it and decided to survive by any means necessary are the ones we see before us today. And for Masicka, the message ending this video is this. You cannot take Vybz Kartel crown or get to be king of the genre until you outdo Vybz Kartel. It's only fair. Clash alone can't do it. War family left our Kartel out of your son. Move the needle culturally so we wake up tomorrow and we see something and say, yo, a Masicka did that enough. And everybody start following up. You haven't done that yet. That could have been the way how people dress, fashion-wise, dressing, food, slang, say something. But everybody else starts at the same thing too. You understand? You will have to transcend, Masicka, you will have to transcend the music and go internationally. You will have to bust a bag of people or at least bring them to notoriety. You haven't done that yet either. When we look across the musical landscape, especially our music, dancehall, we look and we say, anybody can argue with me, but when I see Shensia, the first thing me think about when I see Shensia is, you just have to play double six like Ludi. That is what you're doing with your booty. And when you whine, baby girl, it, that, you see Kartel, when we see Shensia, when we see Spice, who is the queen of dancehall, All the tears, all weather night, you still feel like sun hot when you come in on me ramping shop. And that me see what this is spicy up. But me see Tommy Lee, me see Mark get bubbly, circle them suddenly. Yeah, Carter was in another video there, but it connects Tommy Lee to a time when, and that me see, right? When me see Popcorn, me see Dream. When me see Popcorn, me see Clarks. Cartel again. When me see Gaza Slim. When me see I can go on and on about the names of when me see. If I look across the musical landscape, I don't see not one artist where I can say massacre artist that, genocide artist that. You haven't even done that yet, right? You haven't even created any giants yet. Cartel did all that and then some. So clashing alone is not that sort of fraud. You have to just go, I don't know, one weird, you know when you go Burger King and them give one of them crown there, I would put it on, we pick me them here. Yeah, you have to go one weird one of them Burger King crown there. Like how we look at you them weird when we can't them go Burger King. You have to go wear one of them crown there until, or make your own crown. Make your own crown. Real talk.
You know what?
We're gonna leave it right that's all.
No, I'm not. You know what?
We're in this war.
You know what?
Tommy Lee is leading this war. There are a couple of songs that Tommy Lee has put out that Masicka answered with a strong, but they never really counteract the song. And in Clash, you have to counter the song. You can't just put out the one song. Okay, the one song sounds good, but the last nothing we have to go with the song where the man sings
Vanessa Bling. Commonly known as introducing Vanessa Bling as Gaza Slim. But it doesn't tell them one seminar the key to never give them. That love in your heart, there's not a body else. Dedicated to the mother you love.
heavy for you, and you're not ready for that level yet. I don't give a fuck where your little, where your big fan base. Can you say your fan base bigger than it probably is, but you're not ready for that crown yet. There are things that you haven't done yet where you have to go do. We're gonna let it right there, sir. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. If there are any songs that you think I should pen on paper and have a conversation about and around, put it in the comment section below. It's SoFlo TV. Come out.
What guy are flagging? What library? Someone for a library. And I might say something. Not you.
So live reaction in real time of the people so.
It's a different something. Banner view. No, not with the man. The man, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, man, on one side, ain't no other.
Don't think I eat this. Don't think I eat this.
Man, I'm bored to know that blood clot.
Can't find the next one. Don't think I eat this.
And have a ride, especially in that case.
Don't think so. This. Turn a little bit like that.
The crown, you know.
You know, I'm always to me fear, so let's see now. But I never email for still. I want next one with that.
Maybe Alkaline in Clash later on or somebody else.
Like we don't see, we see. That's our problem, you know.
I see where we go see the dog touching button. Me never know say dancer come one place to spot one man works new way in a badness go up. You think, listen to me. Hot party. Yes, listen to me. You must have been said in a badness. You can't come in town and you grind them. Oh boy. Then you grab your Bible tomorrow morning and go to the closest church in the world zone. And say, Father, hold on. Just baptize me this done with you are. After you go to the Adam. No, fucking man. Boy, run away then.
So do all that we heard.
Run away, I said. You understand? You come and talk about me a big man now. Me married. Me grow up. Grow up! It's there when you grow up and there when you get. Listen. Okay, listen to me. And this much I tell you. Always remember, say, David killed Goliath.
Yeah.
Tell me what fast this part ever see. What Goliath kill one David did. Always David kill him. Listen to me. Number one.
Smaller.
A smaller big tree. Yeah.
There's a good balance of learning and being very focused with school, but also having opportunities.
Listen to me one more time. Smaller falls, big tree. And listen to me one more time. A small, sharp, blind eye. So go suck on yourself. And go. Prove it to me. Satan still want to take over heaven. Bumbo clap. God is never been pleased I need you. Listen to me.
My friend said, no man, my culture full of bad words, hush. I don't want to, one man that talk about something, but he never did that for somebody. He like give him opinion. God, Jesus. God, help me. Help me with my culture. No, I don't know who invent sucking mother. God no. I want to know who invented. Alright, let me see that one now.
So live reaction in real time of the people them. So from the comments on your page, what the people them are saying about the aspect of the war. Them echo the same sentiment.
Yeah, you know, I'm not lying. People, me and Dave got them both so by eventually like. I'm gonna tell somebody say a while ago says like I don't think so we post eventually would have seen translate out. You know what I say? And even the crowd now but feel like if it starts and the war still a massacre region. But now when I say the wave there for Tommy side, it's from dirty a drop. From dirty a drop.
That me preach to know. West, answer this. You don't get paid from Gaza, right? Because you know that some crack pans are going to say, oh, the thing buy out now and rare. Because I want to know if me want to see these things. Because I say
I'm here say some man get you. God believe it.
Oh, call you.
No, man, them who tell me that never want to call them name.
Jaja.
God believe it. But me personally, no get the money. God, no. I'm not saying that, but nobody can even see it for that. Yeah, I said nobody can see it for that. But me not get the money.
Well, we get money from cartel adjacent to straight vibes, but yeah, we would have to pay it separately to buy your opinion on this. So yeah, we don't get no money neither. We don't get the money neither. Yeah, different money for them things. Is it me so?
Right, you have it too much, though.
Yeah.
You really want anything?
Justice, what do you think about Justice, sir?
Studio.
People want things, Justice. I'm going to tell you,
Yeah.
if I'm already never get what I want,
Well, I just
I'm going to never want that. Start to grow up, I'm going
Them boy can't see
to want ears.
but the comment can't see it and fry.
So, even though, because
Like when you see,
say that song
how
is
will
bad.
you use it?
No, what I'm listening to now is bad. But anybody that more want.
This?
Because it seems like a Joshi versus Ken war can kick off from this.
No, I'm leaving things just can't sing for what. I really told you, you watch Ken, you don't want Joshi. Come here, tell her talk about it, but I know you're not, it's a level scared save, you know, but, but not even King me the one in the war, but glad to sing something, honestly.
I'm kind of glad for that too, you know. Me kind of glad because it would have kind of give strength to the narrative. Yeah.
And then I'm saying the same narrative where I say 2v1 or 3v1 or we don't want that one. We don't want nobody have no excuse for each side.
True.
You get me? I say? But I know most of them are group up against that are, but the man them just do them and do the fight just fierce and then we can have a solid winner or whatever at the end. You get me? I say?
True one. More than this.
I try find the one way the youth say. I can't find it. I not pay attention to things don't have too much bad on the line. I can't find. You have one with the youth, with the man, him give one to me, him give a good. Him do a fair review. I don't know. Alright. I know, Andrew, thank you. That's why I see me I try herb and say me can. Anyone me see anything I try for herb and. You remember that guy, yeah?
Come back to the chat.
When the man. No, when the man like give him good review. Give some feel good review, but I eat this. No, I'm not going to bad. I'm that one, yeah.
This masicka, the vice cartel, and at the same time masicka defend himself and this all of them and this vice cartel and vice cartel now pay masicka no mind. And me say afraid masicka, vice cartel afraid of masicka, you know. But me need to step by that statement. Vice cartel not afraid of masicka. Vice cartel rate masicka. So vice cartel rate masicka. All if masicka this him, vice cartel is a show of masicka to your youth. All when you have this, me not going to answer you because I rate you. But still, the sort of them, when I'm up at this massacre. So, this, I'm not going to lie to work. I just want me to look man. In a sense, you don't need to fire. You have a bit of the Gaza brain too, you know. You like your brain and Gaza, you know, dog. Like really and truly, your brain mushy, you know, dog. You don't think logical, you know. You have to cartel rate massacre, or rate him rate massacre, make him not answer. Really, you, really. And that you come up with, bro G, you said the man rate him, but the soldier, them who lie as the cartel. Even though cartel rate massacre, and want this massacre, that's what you're saying. So basically, cartel rate him, cartel not this. Cartel not violate him, but him soldiers them, that's different. It's like the boss, the boss himself, I say, the general, the top man, I say, yo, we rate that you them off limits. But the soldiers them, I say, hey, well, liars, you know. How you will say, no, yo, anything you say, no, general, but you are going, we not listen to you, that boy, they have to get turning, you understand, outside, in the early morning. Yo, people, make it make sense. Just the Nico look like him licking it. I mean, a long time, him licking it, you know, that girl is busy.
But you want to walk up and down with Quanta boy, King what? King be house.
It's like a man cut. It's like a man in a pan cut bad. When got them cut bad.
Yes, people. It has been a tremendous 2 weeks. Masicka and family brought us back to brought us back to Beanie Man and Boom, brought us back to Ninja Man and Super Cat, brought us back to that we love. Brought us to fashion culture. We would have seen a lot of artists who hopped on the bandwagon and came out with thrilling music. We love this for dancehall.
I mean, when you're starving, almost any food tastes good in a dog. When you're thirsty, all dirty water will quench your thirst, you know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, right now when you free the thing, dog, this whole clash was lame. You see me, cause not really go on, we don't get no real hit songs, we don't get no type clash. It just look like nothing. Artists weak. Yo, bro, I'm so disappointed. I am so disappointed in this clash. So all that about the Movado and bring you back to this and bring it, man, cut that crap. I mean, it was a good look for the vloggers, them still in it. The vloggers, them get beat food. And plus, it was a major distraction for Melissa, you know. Hurricane Melissa, that was dominating the media. The war kick off, you know, and nobody not talk about the people we are suffering. Nobody not talk about the people we are suffering, no light, no food.
I agree.
Everybody forget about that. It's like bro God link him and them and bro God that's how we go crash. So we go distract the people because right now we get the 4 point, yeah man, the 6 point, yeah man, that and that, yeah. The 6.7 billion plus the 1 point this and that. We get the whole 8 point, you know, you have to have the billions on top of billions of US dollars in our account right now. Distract them now see what go on there. So me I say, pull the wool over them here and remember that is it, you know, distract them. Yeah.
When I hear one because I'm so sure I'm telling same day so.
Right? We love the artists, them craft. We love the music that they put out. We respect the artists, them. I want to big up Tamale and big up Masicka for giving us this joy in the last 2 weeks where music is concerned. But we come to an end and we have to announce one winner. So viewers and subscribers, without further ado, please tell me in the comment section who won and why. Did Tamale take the war? Did Masicka take the war? Right? We have seen a lot of e-cups. We have seen, you know what I mean, certain goalposts move. We have seen people come out emotional. We've seen people come out threatening. We've seen people come out and do everything based on this war. Right? But the war is over as Tamale would have dropped the last 2 songs. And we've not heard from Masicka ever since, right? It's safe to say that Masicka would have stopped.
Masicka win.
You know what I mean? It is what it is. An artist must know their limits. But thanks for the great music that they gave. Thanks for the memorable songs, the beats, the punchline, the metaphor, they gave us what we wanted in this time after going through a hurricane that messed up half of our country. We want to lift, and we want to say thank you to these artists for lifting the system through music. Music is power. The music is strength. Music is unity.
Discount Obama preach at the one man. By the way, music is unity.
So people are saying now, they're connected to war.
What we are talking about? What memorable lyrics, what memorable metaphors? Like, we're gonna tell like, oh my God, bro, stop hyping up this latest clash, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop like stupid clash and talking about uplifting people and with the city, bro.
But when we repeat it, family ends up everything in a system. I say, no, I'm say, Shaggy, sell train, sell, we can't know, when somebody diamond and a train, Sean Paul, he's up on a crane.
This is actually
so say to when Finger said wickedness part family, when family say, you don't want Shanko, you don't want Shaggy Crow, I want you want Adi Crow, the soon start pre-Bob Marley and now, so when I part the plane and the whole one of the problem there,
no, music
the place, you said the man, why you know them, the distract them, why play the song them, you have to repeat over on people and people pump money, and I'm supposed to say, nah, talk about $100 US.
Why you think they took it?
You know, so $100, no, I pay 200, 300, 400. I pay that part that alone and do. Everybody want to play over again. They want the counteraction. For we all things. So right now, this track here, I eat a food of a clash. Black as them I make money for this clash. I'm going to say, Mommy, you leave 2 minutes, I must have told you. Alright, that guy get 4.3 pound fees. One this guy get 152K.
You see this guy right here, he say Masicka quit, you know. He say Masicka knew his limit. Masicka quit, so Masicka did. Masicka quit, Masicka dead. Masicka go white flag. This guy, I tell you, say Masicka quit. From Masicka quit, I am dead. White flag, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. No, we still have time for responding. But until him respond, yo, right now I'm mumbling I'm grave. And that me I tell you, him can resurrect, you know. But him have to respond. If you run, you're dead. You go white flag. Everybody know the rules of the war. You go white flag, you're dead.
So, they must say.
They say nobody dropping while you fly the plane.
Yeah. Queens are queens. Say a masicka. Ali. The film opinion.
Because of the war with family. If family did a about masicka, wicked, I want to be follow him. And follow him saying, if masicka never have the clothes when have or the fun base so him have, one would have follow him and follow him same way. How much of one would unfollow him to give him strength in a dancer? Like I only bring if we are talking a system I never choose. Only the unfollow him same way. Why don't you take it so personal? The man them are war. So why when masicka says becomes a problem to uno for uno and follow the dream? Music and music, artists are artists. Uno no one another. Uno no link. Okay, that's the system. Remember it, all artists number with us are.
You, sir, come here. You had one job in a brother. One job in a go viral. One job, come out here, sir, and say something smart. Ask some smart question. And instead you came out here and you asked a bag of garbage. Are you retarded, sir? Sir, are you retarded? Sir, I swear to God, you have to be. What wrong with you? What kind of idiot question they may ask? No, the man they pick them side. From you pick your side, you stick to your side. Gaza, the man them say. They were following masicka because of Gaza, him say. You know the man say? On one side alone and the man this Gaza. No, bro, I don't know about you, know that. I don't know if you're retarded, fully retarded, handicapped, whatever it is. But, bro, if you're no man a link, bro, and the man you good, enough friend, the one link, one family, and the link cut. If the link cut, you still follow the man, you still got the man yard, you still hang out with the man, bro. Make it make sense, bro. You're gonna stop. You're gonna stop. The Gaza fans, them are gonna unfollow. The Gaza artists, them, the people who link with him because of Vibes Cartel, the people who are loyal to Vibes Cartel, they're gonna cut from around him because it does not look good. You understand? If you're yo, Mr. Vendetta, right? You remember MVP? Remember good no man? Mavado, Vendetta Patriot? Remember good. Jamil this the link. Marriott Jamil. But Jamil this the link and not have a cut off, bro. We stop listening to Jamil music. We stop support Jamil music. Remember me rate Jamil a bad artist, but him this the link. From him this the link, him get cut out of the link. That's just reality. You have to talk about system, this is not about system. Me no want to hear you. From you not stand for what we stand for, yeah, we don't want to hear you.
Alright, Jesus. Place festive.
Listen closely.
No, sir.
You can hear it.
You got to take this to a whole different level movie, I tell you. But believe so too.
The dancehall fan base gotta be the most biased, hypocritical fan base in the world. I feel like that's why they don't even have no dancehall Grammy, bro. Because check the levels now. I go to jail, right? I do 13 years in jail. Right? I go mainstream in jail. I run the road in jail. I stay influential. You know how hard it is to stay influential? I stay relevant for 13 years. That's probably why Masicka even get a song like get a feature like Infrared, because Cartel is a businessman. He in jail. He trying to stay relevant on the road. That's why I squash them and massacre them, get them little features. Right? Don't come out and run the road hot. 1.5 million a show. You will get. Trinidad try to give him 9 plus some change, and he said he take the 9 plus some change, but he said he ain't coming to perform because he needed 1.5 million. That's a businessman who's watching TikTok. This man playing with his grandkids, he said them. and advertising the street life from and just, chilling out. When he come out of jail, he gonna live America. Don't get a gold card.
This boy love chatting. The boy talking and thing a whole time the boy chatting, And I waiting for the shoot to drop and waiting for the boy to make a point, But the boy not making a point, the boy just keep on a talk like he a big ass up and, And I don't understand why talk no boy. Why talk no boy. Why you taking so long to talk, boy? Why you taking so long?
You know how much for a gold card? He ain't get a green card, he get a gold card. $5 million. If Masicka spend $5 million on a gold card right now, he probably have a couple more thousand left and he might come. Then I can say, oh, you can't. It ain't about no levels like money is about. If he ain't answer Masicka, he can't be the king. What? What y'all talking about, bro?
Boy, it sound like hardball TV, eh? Sound like hardball. Power wrong with you, boy. Boy, you all over. Boy, I want to lick in the head with a big old rock stone, boy. Boy, what wrong with you, boy?
You don't have to answer Masicka. Masicka ain't no goddamn that, bro. How much video, even in Africa, you would see a video go viral. A little African man or African person imitating cartel style. You ever see Masicka had that influence? For somebody from the other side of the world to mimic his style and flow. And he's a solid artist, but he can't say if he don't answer Masicka anything. Wait, the feds watching them hard though. That's why I feel like he ain't even wanted to live in Jamaica, because y'all wanted to beat him up and set him up to go back to prison. Bunch of bias fucking hypocritical fan, bro. Y'all mad that the man come. Y'all didn't believe he's coming over. He coming over. 1.5 million a show.
Allegedly with
Buy house, car, this, that. Him and sit down and TikTok. He don't even post on the UI. And you all have a problem with that. You all want the man beat up himself, the feds watch him. They ain't on him, they made one you must be good for me. Come now.
I'm a system of
I'm
not free calling me on YouTube. As soon as I see Sarah Jakes Roberts, run like a wounded dog.
I'm sorry for breaking to you, boy. I didn't know that making music and it's a prison, boy. But I didn't know that. Alright, so why don't they arrest Masicka, boy? Why don't they arrest Alkaline and Family, boy? Why they don't go to prison right now, boy? If it is making these songs, boy, all these artists would be in prison, boy. What make Cartel so special, boy? What make him so special that if he makes and he go prison, boy? But you are blasted fool, boy. You listen to the Gaza narrative and you chat a whole bunch of nonsense, boy. Boy, listen, boy. I know you like the culture, boy, but must use your brain, boy. You're chatting up a whole set of stupidness, boy. You're liming with some real knuckleheads, boy. Boy, you...
Yeah, I'm pretty number. Lord, the man, the man talk. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to watch it.
Comedy is leading so far. Comedy is leading so far. Yeah, still, especially after the last track. The last track that he put out, the system, I think that was an excellent counteraction. But a lot of persons don't understand it's not who has the catchier song. It's who says the most pertinent things. It's who says, who our clashes are debating up there. We're not following understand. And I think the people them where feel like Masicka win were not the persons who did well in school. Honestly, like the people who never really did well in like English class, literature class, they don't have proper comprehension skills, they don't understand sentence, verb agreement and everything, they don't understand what punctuation points supposed to be played, they don't understand what it means to read and review, you understand? And when I figure them people understand that. I think those persons are the persons who enjoy reading comics. Like, you know, comics like Batman and Superman and them things, and Power Rangers.
I enjoy reading comics.
No, I say no, that's all they read. They just like the color.
All their
just like the color and the fluff. Them say, once the book not a picture, then dash away. Them feel like it is stupid. You understand? They don't know how to.
People, you see if this you just read the Bible, you would have learned, say, thou shalt not thief. They wouldn't go in a Walmart, go thief, and risking opportunity, or, you know, in chance of, you know, visiting the United States of America. He would have enough sense to know, say, it's not worth it. But he clearly didn't have enough sense to know that. He went on to say, people have short attention span, hence why in pocket people and goods in a backpack and decide to walk out without pay. Yeah, because he's not a patient, he no have time to get cashier. People don't stop listening to imbecile like this. Because they use fancy words and college education to make you look like, you know, people have their own opinion. So once you against what them say, you're not smart. It's a brother that always attack foolishness people. And that's why he go to England and then beat him and bust up music to talk foolishness. But he not learn. He not learn. So people, when I don't listen to these imbeciles, yeah? Listening clash when I say, I don't know we more well, you know, because clearly,
Jenny, and them someday love to watch you laugh.
Clearly shows so much.
Love them someday.
I understand, so these people afraid to say what they want to say because them afraid them get blacklisted because you know, so not for one hungry, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, when you can't make hungriness make you know, lose on a soul and can't speak the truth. You know what I mean? People, don't follow these imbeciles, yeah? Listen, the music done for myself and have no one opinion.
You sir, Mr. Crook guy, sorry for breaking it to you. Even though that guy's an imbecile, even though he's chatting a lot of garbage, your artists lose the grind. That's just reality, guys. Stop the cap, guys. There is no
Mommy want to watch her
don't
show.
mince words.
No try to show
it no matter if the man is idiot, it no matter if the man don't mean. It no matter what you want about you flexing, even this and that, right. The fact is that your artist lost.
My God.
You know what I don't like more than Gaza people, yeah? They feel like them detached from reality, you know. I'm not going to even lie to you.
Okay.
Because I don't understand. The little narrative that we hear them go around with you now. I say, a bad mind, masicka, a bad mind, cartel, why in challenging for the crowd. Yeah? You ever seen nothing like this yet? Yo, listen, let me tell you something. I don't know, very delusional Gaza. See? When Ninja Man and Cartel go on stage, see? Ninja Man and old man. Cartel are the new man in town. And Cartel challenge Ninja Man and kick the Ninja Man over stage. See? Oh, you never say a bad mind and all of them something you want to talk about. And the evolution of dancehall, brother. You see me? The young youth them have to challenge the king to get to the crown. You see me? I just saw the thing say. You know what I mean? Me know say on hurt, say on king reign never that long cause he just get the crown in July and see a little man a shoot off in Peter, you know. You see me? Where the bad mind wanna talk about to come from. You see me?
I'm not gonna say it's bad mind. I wouldn't say it's bad mind, but at the end of the day, you have to understand a style and craft, you know. Once them show the bad mind for you, it's like when them show the soft pussy king for you, that you understand how them show the BB king for you, the big bad.
Alright, I remember Jim. Mr. We can't go to somebody else. You're asking now.
He might left you alone. He might ignore you. If you feel like you stand a chance to win, he's leaving you alone. Go ask Idona. When Idona rough him up back in the days when Idona in prime, he knows it's going to be tough. He stand up against Idona. Idona have Steve and all of them running. And then go around the field. Go around the Panigaza. When do he ignore them? Because he feel like say, yo, he only challenge you, I will be the warrior, he feel like he can win. See? And in most cases, he make a calculated decision to say, okay, will I win this if we go in an entanglement with a person? And if you feel like you can't win, he might walk away. If you feel like he might go win, he may accept the challenge. Seeing go link up, seeing go free alkaline when in their prison. See? Alkaline, you never know, in their prison. Alkaline, their road a build in community, in vendetta funds there. See? And in shoot off alkaline accept the challenge and stand up for himself. And
love is why you do the best you can for your family. Only the best can be called the best dressed chicken.
And him couldn't rub out alkaline. Well, I king have to know him limits still, you know. You have to know you want a strength. You know what I say, you have to know how strong your armies are. You have to know when to be political, you have to know the art of war. You don't know, them say 40 laws of power, we know millions of laws of power. So you have to know the thing then. You can't run out of war without strategy. If you don't have the best artillery, the strongest soldiers, the best strategy, it don't make no sense. Or you have a war, the best naval force, and you don't have no navy. So you have to go come up with a strategy. You understand? You have to have a great air force where you don't know. Like, me don't want to get into that, but the point I'm making is this. If you don't have something, you have to have a counter. You understand? You have to build up a strategy how to tackle certain things. So at the end of the day, Cartel is a man who makes things different. There is definitely more than one way to skin a cat, you know. Definitely. Because Vibes Cartel killed Idonia career. He murdered Idonia career without clashing it. If me not them can him, every style when me make them one, me had the dancehall penny, the Jordan, the tall man. Yeah, everything me do, them follow. You have to overall, he killed him differently. Remember say Idonia was the hotter, we run up town and him a doing thing. And the man draw with every energy. Him park up, yo, so all the man deal with Idonia carry a vicious dog. And some girl tune up to save the man. If it wasn't for them girl tune there, yo, please, and them, if it wasn't for them tune there, you know, cock it up for the Jackie and Ray, if it wasn't for those songs, that man would not have a career. I'm sorry. The man deal with the man career viciously. There's more than one way to skin a cat. And everybody you got to tackle the same way. Because you are think of it only musical, these guys are thinking about it. Man like Cartel are pretty things strategic, how it can benefit him. Not just to benefit the artist when my clash or go against. They might think about how it can benefit him and how he can dismantle that artist and be the most relevant over that artist. So when him that prison, him latch on to Alkaline, because Alkaline was the talk of the town, the man himself. So him latch on to him. And out of that him get big album, the biggest song, Fever. You have to know that out of King of Dancehall album, which is the response to Alkaline New Level Unlock. You have to know them thing there. Out of that came Fever. Coloring Life, another song. So it push Cartel, so it work. So he used Alkaline, then come on road, him say career cut short like Nicki Minnie. Where him do? Bunch of interviews talking about Alkaline, good water, great water, whatever. Style Alkaline and all those interviews. And then when him finally reach overseas and I get him big bookings, no more Alkaline. Remember I know, when him do the DJ Academics interview, him talk about Alkaline. And after that, bro, you might get in big shows, them no more Alkaline. Oh, Alkaline not get no strength off of my brand. When you might use Alkaline in all the interviews from the fix to the ER, you have to know Cartel is strategic like that. Use them, abuse them, and dash them away. That is his strat. And that is why Alkaline never take the bait when him come out of prison. Never respond to him, never give him no attention because Alkaline knew what Cartel was about. He knew say I use Cartel, I try use him. And as soon as Cartel feel like them don't need Alkaline no more, I dash him away. Look what I do to Masicka. And the style and craft.
Okay.
Where so Masicka like essentially is attacking like Cartel in the beef now. So a lot of the songs, alright. If you want my honest play-by-play, there's a few bombshells kind of dropping. There's a lot of like psychological subtext kind of happening, like I said, with the hey, change your style and hey, get more clear, and they both kind of did that. No, but it's a lot of like a Yaba was a me shot you. It's a lot of that.
Yeah, but I think that's
necessary. It eventually got to this point of like Masicka took it to like this almost revolutionary level. Where so Masicka like essentially is attacking like Cartel in the beef now. Like he's calling out Cartel as a Gaza ship sinking and all kind of things. So it's low key people low-key waiting on Cartel to answer Masicka.
Why would...
But I don't know why Cartel would answer.
As some real scratchy thing, you know. People are saying, why would he answer? Because he's Vibes Cartel. And he's supposed to answer. Because he's the king of dancers. And boy violate, boy call up any boy disrespect. And boy dep on a level where he can't get rub out. Like, oh, you're the king and a man, disrespect you in the worstest way. And your fans are telling us enough for risk. What you mean? Chop off the boy head. I swear to God. I swear to God. Make a relevant artist run out on this alkaline like that. And then Vendetta fans are talking about, no, you don't have to respond. What? What do you mean? Are you bugging? You're the kid? You must be kid. You're crazy. Something wrong with them. Oh, you have to do that. A boy, hey, any blogger boy right now, bro, any blogger boy this right now, chop off me. Any blogger boy, you run out for the back of it. You could have Johnny, you could have 2,000 subscribers, 200 subscribers. If you this make me, I send you up, brawling.
One thing with the Gaza fans, I'm gonna make it seem like Masicka all of a sudden artists. You know good. The song with Cartel and Masicka do. And Cartel feature and Masicka. The song help both of them. Cartel fans them and Masicka fans. Get the message just because the man and Cartel not agree when I make a man seem like and his worst artist. Bro, go out on the feelings. Masicka at the time, I even know. That's why Cartel collab with him. What Cartel not give the chance on my street. And some of my man them will not act that street. The same song with Ludi to save me. A Cartel stand and Shensi are going and make it something become something different to save me. Because female gravitate to it. They help both artists.
And while all the way I say a tune, brother, does it matter? Does it matter? Bro, the boy this still cut him off. No. I want you that. I want you when I came from me that. Yo, I eat that. With the rate, you know, with the rate, you. You understand? Remember, you know, man. Remember good. You meet a girl, you see me and say, and you look her, you know. You tell her how beautiful she is. You tell her.
I love you, but you say that guy, you know, somebody.
Like a lot more artists, I never call someone the name. But check the interviews and hear the hate where I come from within deep down inside that they have for Vibes Cartel. Now, Vibes Cartel have been an artist that is so talented that all of you guys wanted a Vibes Cartel around you. You never wanted to have a regular artist because a regular artist won't give you the respect or make people respect you as a Vibes Cartel. A Vibes Cartel set a trend where he have a table that you can come around after he leave from around your table. Now, I hear Bounty Killer talking about when he bust Vibes Cartel and Mavado, and they get up and go out there and becomes their own man. They have Gully Side and they have, you know, Gaza. He did not expect that someone was going to grow, and that's why he said that. Because if he know that a person was going to grow, he would have never helped them. Because he said when you guys had the one song, it was me alone. But Bounty, people have to grow. Nobody's going to stick with you all day life. Them get them bus, and when them get them bus, them end up run.
Yo, one Kevin, you alright, bro? You alright? You're so emotional. You're ridiculous, bro. You tryna, this man-loving thing where you're up on in a dog, you're up on a different level in a dog. You love Cartel, dog, we not go marry the man, bro. We not go push on, see them not gonna staircase or something. Dog, seriously, dog. Seriously. Youth, you listen to yourself? Do you listen to yourself? Bounty Killer never want Cartel reach no way. He never want Cartel, but he never expect that. Or else he wouldn't have it. Yo, dog, you know what? Yo, all them fools come up here.
Jenny, you rub the arms out. What you did, I love your mom. I soon cut off, so you can't say that I'm
Cartel this
I laugh and I laugh.
Cartel violate, that's a different conversation, bro. It's not about how big them get, it's when them violate. Obviously, Bounty never have a problem with the man them rising up bigger or rising bigger than him. And I say, go. I watch them on the turn back up singer and back up dancer for my body that. The issues where them have, bro, different, bro. And every man have ego too. So if man and man not say eye to eye, that's always gonna be a thing that's reality, bro. Stop the cap, dog. Man like your dog, just disgusting, bro.
You understand? Because you did ever bring them down. I really look at it and think about it. See, you boss an artist and you want him to stay under you. So now what you go hold him done, brother? You know, make the man them go and go live them life. So that means you're never happy with Mavado going out and get body side. And you're never happy with Vybz Kartel going out and find the Gaza. Because when you said it, as soon as them boss, I want to say body, and I want to say Gaza. You don't rate me. Bro. You have to make the youth them grow. And that means that wanna do things to people, but wanna do it with an expectation that them are gonna stay with Uno when time them get big. My father have a great talent, and Vado did what he have to do to climb higher than where you have him. Now, Vybz Kartel have a great talent, and he do what he have to do to climb higher than where you have him. Nobody wanted to stay underneath. No person that helped them. Everybody wants to grow. So it's like, yeah, come tell me, say, you met me catch your yard for 2 weeks. I'm if you live there for years. You know what you would have said? A time for you come out of my house. So the man them come out before you even tell them to come out. You understand? Yeah, man. Peace.
Blah, 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 blah. All I'm hearing is slurping. This guy's sucking off Kartel like a big hood sucking, cleaning.
Lord God. Yeah, I'm pretty much done.
Hey, dog.
Me not rate you, but get to your mouth too. Not so clean. Your mouth bust up bad man. We don't have nobody. The only we have a youth where him not really have much thing there. So him not so bad. But we can't take the bad word too much. Bad word. As I'm going to so far, although you know so far they read lyrics and the lyrics they we read at the profanity night still. But sometimes we can't bother with the over something.
We can't tell you that. So Masicka lose in terms of that. So he will lose in terms of how people view him, and Masicka don't gain us cheated in this too. None. Tommy Lee defeat Masicka as the more relevant and the hotter artist. Tommy Lee gain from this. Tommy Lee have song we ever play from this. None of Masicka song them not play. And if the Masicka song even play, don't get it twisted, because sometimes we have to understand certain. When we say play, yeah, people have them and them carry a play also. I mean, play a dance, selector want to play it, radio want to play it, everybody want to play. That's what I say play, that's what I mean. 1 and 2 people have a play, because you don't know Masicka them answer, Masicka have bad artists. But Tommy Lee have the song them where I get the stream. Check it. You see when people say, this bro, Tommy Lee have song we reach million at the war, and I think 2 songs or 3 songs reach million at the war. Masicka have 1 in them, have more than Masicka. Theme song them I get stream more and I get play more. Theme song them I chart more for Apple Music. I chart higher places. In video the #1 for the Apple Music in a Jamaica video. In songs them I go far in the clash. The voting and shows that Tommy Lee has gained from this. Masicka just show him on. Masicka just show him on. Say him no raid Kartel. And him brave enough he can diss Kartel. And I say it already, I'm going to say it again. Dissing Kartel is not the same thing as beating Tommy Lee. People have completely, some of them people have a reason. Me don't know what, me say me hear Triplex or something, and me want to go as far as Triplex. The man say the people that want to bring Masicka come like them can't read now, so them never do well in school. Like, me want to go so far. But bro, me can't believe so I saw this ad. Yo, him this Kartel him a win the clash. What? Oh, that makes sense. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, that makes sense. Bro, you did just want the man this Kartel, brother. You never want the man with no clash. Bro, there's a difference. Oh, if you had clash one man and a this a next man. Oh, you win the clash where you had this. Oh, that makes sense. Yo, nah, lie still on the internet. I want bomb clad place still when you really still gonna make it, you know.
Internet I want rascal place. Me I tell you the truth, my friend. Me I tell you the truth. Me listen to some more piece of this. People, bear with me there, man. We there, listen to something.
Is that he stays at the level that he sits. Yeah, but you can't go nowhere. So either he gets the Idonia, which means cartel no key no war at all.
Yeah.
Or he wins the war, right, and then he triumphs over this whole thing, which cartel is not gonna give him that opportunity. I don't think so, right? Because here's another thing, and I know I'm all over the place, but I want you guys to think about this before I go. You can't call yourself the king of the dance hall. There's a lot of things in this situation that you guys are not thinking about, right?
Yeah.
You, cartel, cannot call yourself the king of the dance hall if you're not willing to take on a war with somebody who's challenging the title. Because Beanie would take on that war. Yeah, man, Beanie would.
Yo. This a man here chat bare foolishness. Oh, we decide to be the man of the king. And we tell you about them man who just talk loud, you know, and talk confident. People, me tell you already, you know, careful of people talk loud and confident. You know, me chat bare fuckery. Same around here first, man, me say bare fuckery. And I mind my talking sense.
That's bad.
Yeah.
But tell you, you want this something? No, but the outside I talk to somebody. No, man, this could have a one bad word capital.
From blood clot.
She's no, grandma, we're done, guys. We're done for the night. I swear. I can't find no decent content. Andrew, go live. I'm come over your page. You guys, Andrew, go live. I'm come over there. Come go and watch some Netflix and chill. So I'm saying Netflix and chill. So guys, go over Andrew page. Andrew, so you want to give them time to come over your page. I'm going to see what time now. The time is now 8:35. If you want to get yourself to 9 o'clock, you end up and go live 9. And Jenny from the block, please go over there. Go give my strength. Let me see who else. Big up in the chat. Let me see who is there. Alright, I'm going to go by Ali. You can go over there, go give my strength. Jacko, Rico, Funniest Shots, Life with Act TV, Trouble Bailey, Sample Chick, Miss Positive, Brother Huno, Resilient Always, The Paris Superwoman. Go over there and give my strength. Factor Speed, Happy Days, Always Alia, Brositex, Genius Shots, Macway, Jonas. And you have Boss Lady. You have Miss Thomas. Thank you very much, Miss Thomas. Thank you very much, my darling. I salute this lady. Thank you very much. Miss Thomas, bear with me and my fault. Miss Maury over here, mommy. Miss Maury, bear with me. My apologies. Ladies, I study it. So go over there, guys, and give him my strength. No, my husband down there, belch. No, my son come. Andrew, let me know. More you come in, let me know if you're live so we can end the live. More you come in so we can confirm if them can come up on your live. Please. Come on, guys. Come. Alright. Let me see. And guys, let me see if I can give him a little strength. Mommy, you see that guy here, Andrew, morning, noon, and night, snow. We can't know any little thing him come from my life and give me a strength. So I just want to give a little smart stippings him channel because him really thing there. So we can't go down here so soon come on. Thing they not run me. Cause cooking them no come from our tiling it. And she now come in till 9 o'clock. And we don't want to watch it start with her. I'm missing now. Andrew. May come there at Andrew Senor. So tell me what you wanna do, and I put my shoes on my mind and my money, and I ain't going nowhere. So live your life. Hey, I said it is my paper, just live your life. Cause I'm a paper chaser. So I was gonna just ask the driver if any money euro in my Iki euro. I'm okay. The songs, the girl, one girl who end up on Last Alive, me I saw it in peace, sing a song like it's okay. Something like that.
The cancer.
Yeah, she end up on
Nightingale.
yeah, she end up on do or something when she say it's something like that, it's okay, something like it's okay. Oh, at the TV part, that's how I miss it. The TV part must in there. I want thing one of my loyal subscriber what they with me from. Anytime I go live, I can always go in them inbox and the things. So I go live and him come give me a string. So I just want to highlight him channel for a little minute and see if I can thing there. Alright, send more TV, put the TV there. I want to give my little small center. I just want to give a John channel little stipends. And then I just close off and just watch it thing there. Right now, it's some of them people that are rich, like rich, you know. Me rich right now. The pana what they didn't say the pana yacht. That Dubai and all them place that travel. She same Mary sitting they are Dubai and our son. Then what? What it? There's something. Oh, I can't find it. Say no TV. Oh, I can't find it something. I can't find something. Me I see everything with everybody else with their live and something and everything. And Carter sitting and shrink and everybody else. I'm not find the new TV.
Stop. Someone shop. Yeah, come back so man. This no. So look. Yeah, some shopping up with me.
Who's shopping up?
Yeah, the supper. She found it.
Oh.
A very pleasant good morning, Lee.
Okay, B1 TV, okay.
Again, but you check this out.
I don't know.
Good morning.
I don't know what I do wrong. But I subscribe to him per year or something, you know. I'm saying I can't find it in the chat.
Check what clip I'm trying again. They're gonna take over that shit there. How much shit that man?
Come here and buy my Malta. Malta, when I'm not kill you. You can just buy your mother one Malta. I don't understand how many find. So then for me, give me subscribe, tweet over that channel. I don't see it at all. No see it. What?
So how would you say, how would I want something over?
Eh?
That's a 9 something.
Andrew Senior TV 6696.
I wanna go on like me now come out here come.
Andrew, hello? Andrew Senor. Me know me not finding something on Grandma TV. Me not finding something, you know. Come and type it in. At the same and just send no TV something. I mean I search. I mean now find nothing. Now find nothing out there or something. Something I know. I know what I go on. I know what I keep. I know what I go on. I know. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna try a Johnny channel and say something and see if something I do wrong by your end. Oh.
Yes, one.
You're doing about it, I'm doing about it. Man, wasn't them always out there using some of this, yeah. Panty don't want to choose her friend them wisely. So, this one must say be a part of her friend them. So, yeah, she said choose her. Anybody board pick anybody she talk to, I who she rate. So, you shouldn't call them, you shouldn't rate you. And then, you know, Chuchuk about him. No, Chuchuk, leave him. Chuchuk, leave him. Chuchuk. Left him, Chuchuk. Take a look at boy. Don't left him. You see, me just be typing a Johnny channel and me I see all different type of something. But not even see a Johnny channel, mommy. Not even it me I see.
Something wrong.
Something wrong, me not see nothing. You really not see it, mommy.
Want to lose the TV, reject it.
Yeah, but not see because I don't want to get think the TV one look a buzz, but I not end up and see nothing what go on. No I can try. I don't know. No, yeah, man. Alright, I just WhatsApp him. Because I want to watch her something. So I just sign up and WhatsApp him, guys, because it know what go on. Mommy TV, I eject the channels them, so I don't know how I go on. Make sure I put I channel them what they did. But if I maybe go back in files and sitting. So I don't know. See there, guys. See? What I mean? So later, guys. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now. Until we meet again. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now. Until we meet again. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Alright. Alright. So love you all. Later, Andrew. Later. Love you guys. Peace. I'm out.
Every day you wake up, you have to tell yourself, I am the best.